Hello everybody, welcome back once again to Enter the Wolf Times D&D session. This is part 4 of a D&D. Pass the laptop back to Mr. Pidge, the rarest bird of all. And so it is I, the Great Jojo Man. We have got the wonderful M's.
Woohoo, it's me!
Yet again. And the ever so diabolical, delicious mind of Mr. Pidge. And way off as last time, we just got past the. We got past.
We met the delightful Pure Thorn, the wonderful little elf.
No, Pure Thorn is the forest that we're in.
Basically, they after setting off from Clumpwood, they got ambushed by bandits, which they turned into popsicles.
Oh, we
own those bandits. We took them to
Gideon,
school.
after scouring the broken shards of what was their leader, took his hip with a which was a frozen lump of ice with what he assumes is a satchel of gold inside it. He's trying to thaw that out.
That should be thawed by now. It's been
along the side of the road they found an acropolis of heroes, which Lyra disturbed and got attacked by a wraith. She then appeased the wraith by giving it gold. She then stole a shard of blue diamond from in the bowl with her epic stealth, and then looked at it in front of the obelisk like a noob.
Shit!
And the wraith appeared and fought them both, which they then defeated.
Because we're awesome like that. High five, Giddy.
High five! They then decided to go to the back of the route, Sorry, I had to burp.
I'm good, thanks.
They then decided, no, I'm alright. They then decided to go back into the wagon and have a rest, so they missed anything else that would have been along the road. Owen woke them up as dawn was breaking, and they're entering a place called Pure Thorn Forest. A maze of thick thorns cover the entire forest, and it makes it impossible to penetrate.
Really? I've never.
I'm a rhinoceros.
A dirt path runs through the centre of the forest. And they were kind of swarmed by these fairy lights.
They were wisps,
floating like these wisps.
They were lovely.
They followed the wisps into the forest, and they met a little wooden boy called Pure Thorn.
Pinocchio!
Who was the spirit?
Who told them that he was the spirit of the forest, and that a small lady hidden in a ring of mushrooms
has stolen
his flutes, which keeps the life of the forest. So they've got back in Owen's wagon, and it's trundling along the trail. So we're starting there, guys. So
okay.
We're looking for a ring of mushrooms.
Mushrooms.
Okay. So the carriage carries on along the dirt trail deep into this forest. The sun has risen. It's early morning. It's around about 6 a.m. ish. It trundles along. And you see that in front of you is a giant tree.
Oh.
This thing, it goes into like a mile up in the air. It's so wide that someone has built a house into it. There are 6 oval windows cut into the tree going all the way up. It's made of red wood, and under the exposed roots of this tree is a door. As you're looking around, you see that the forest stops in a circle around this tree, and it stops because there's a circle of mushrooms.
Oh shit! This is where this bitch lives.
So Owen gets out and opens up the back of the flap and just goes, "We'll just be here for a day or so. I've got some business to do."
Oh right, okay. All right. Well,
Wait a sec. What business?
He goes, "I've just got to talk to the owner of this place."
By any chance, is it a woman?
He goes, "There's 2 people. Come in. You'll see.
Can we come in?
He opens the front door and just walks in.
God, he's a bit.
Are you lot walking in?
he's a bit abrupt. Yeah, we'll follow him in.
Anything in
But
there.
if they say anything, we'll be like, "Oh, we're with him."
She could be in the bath.
Or having sex.
There you go. You see how our minds work.
If you knew who lived there, that is a funny image. Alright, are you walking in?
Yeah, I'm walking.
I'm
knocking.
My tits are like ankle warmers.
She might not be an old woman.
Are you walking in?
Yes, we're walking in. We're following Owen.
Tentatively.
This music.
Sinister yet twinkly.
Okay.
Oh my god, it's like fairy music. It's witchy music. Oh fuck, she's a witch.
As you go in,
Oh, she's a witch.
as you go in, you see that it's a circular room, which is obviously the outside of this tree.
She's always like
the inside of the tree.
It's the inside of the tree. It's divided down the middle, and there's a back room. On one side there is what looks like a till desk carved out. Everything in there is carved out of the wood of this tree. There's basically a semicircle kind of like counter. In the right-hand corner, there's a cauldron over an unlit fireplace. There's also a wooden table in the corner, which is also carved out of this tree. To your right, there's a staircase going up, which you assume just spirals all the way up this tree. Owen is at the counter talking to a small halfling man.
It's Bilbo Baggins!
Bilbo Baggins! He wears a light cream shirt with a brown waistcoat over the top.
Oh, it's no, sure it is. It's Pippin.
I love it! Billy Boyd! He's Scottish!
Mary, they've got to get the Frodo.
As
Frodo carry the ring.
Okay, as you enter,
That sounds a bit Welsh.
I know you. Get to the ring.
As you enter, you see Owen talk to this man.
We're completely ruining it.
Sorry, Finn.
The man looks around Owen and says, "Oh, I see you have company."
Hi.
Hello there, kind sir.
I'm very modern. Hi.
He goes,
Oh my god, like this is totally rad.
Come on in. He pulls a rope next to him that you hear ringing up at the top of the tree, and you hear tiny pattering footsteps spiraling all the way down the street, and a little halfling woman appears.
Hobbit sex.
She's wearing a.
I've raised my hand to hit him.
She's wearing a dark brown dress. She has like a little cloak tied around her neck.
Hang on. Hobbits aren't natural magic users.
She's not a hobbit, they're halflings.
They're fucking hobbits. Come on, man.
They're like
Halflings are.
people.
Anyway.
They don't have furry feet.
She runs down and goes, "Hello, you two! Come on in!"
So I take it where Owen's gone to speak to this bloke.
I'm like,
Owen goes into the back room with the little guy.
So we're talking. Okay, I'll pipe will go.
do you have any
madam, what seems to be this establishment then?
Do you know what's really annoys me? I don't think. Why would she want us to take the? If she has, this is like all hypothetical. If she has taken the flute, why would she want to destroy the forest if it's like the forest?
Maybe it's gonna help. Maybe it helps us. I don't know. We'll
Anyway.
find out.
In a tree.
Anyway,
Go on. Sorry.
"Hello, you two. What brings you here?"
Oh, we just came with Owen. What is this establishment?
We're on our way to. We'll never remember the name.
Upton Fields.
Upton Fields.
Up your mum fields.
And she goes, "You're travellers. Well, you're welcome."
Stop hitting me.
She goes, "You're travellers. Well, you're welcome here."
Thanks.
What is this establishment, kind lady?
She goes, "This is the great tree house in the middle of pure thorn forest. Me and my husband Garth live here."
Garth.
Garth. Oh, and what's your name, ma'am?
I'm called Gertrude, but my friends call me Gertie. Well, they would if I had any friends.
Oh my God, Meg! Hercules! Sorry.
So what is this establishment then? What do you do here? What's going on?
She goes, "Living in pure thorn forest is of great use for me. There's lots of alchemical ingredients I can use here. So I spend my time making potions and lotions and selling them to wandering travellers."
So you're an alchemist then?
"I am indeed, my friend."
Someone that appreciates the arcane arts.
Do I sense an aptitude for the arcane arts?
I am a wizard. I'm the great and powerful wizard Gideon Morningwood.
She goes, "Oh, do you have a friend there above your shoulder?"
Oh, this is Fish Bob. He was a wizard, but I turned him into a fish. Kind of looking for a way to change him back. Being completely honest with you.
He goes, "Oh, magic can be a dangerous thing, can't it?"
Oh, apart from alchemy, what else do you know of the arcane arts?
She goes, "Magic has always been too dangerous for my talents, but alchemy I've always had a gift of since I was a little girl. Not that I'm not a little girl."
She's very playful.
She's like middle-aged, by the way.
So what we're talking like late 30s?
Late 30s, 40ish.
Late 30s. So it's still acceptable.
She goes, "Can I offer you two a cup of tea?"
Oh yeah. So do you have any green tea? Any green tea at all?
He goes, "I'll get you some of my home brew."
Oh.
She She goes over to the cauldron and she starts she's got a box behind the cauldron with ingredients in, and she starts mixing these different ingredients. Do you want to do an alchemy check to see if you can notice any of the ingredients?
Yeah. So am I going to get a bonus for this because I'm a wizard?
I'm
wizardy wizard.
You're both at a minus, but she's at more of a minus than you. You're at minus 11.
She's at more of a minus. Oh, Ems is more of a minus.
Yeah, you're at minus 11. She's at minus 18.
Oh God, come
so
on.
you.
I got a 6.
You see nothing.
Oh, piss.
13.
You see nothing either. She pours it in, and then she gets a wooden cup off that's hanging above the stove. She dunks it into the potion, and then she hands you each one, and goes, "Come on, my friend, sit down, sit down." She also.
Do you not want 130?
She also runs back to the thing, gets a glug of it, and comes and sits at the table with you. She goes, "Drink up, drink up."
I'm gonna basically wait and see if she drinks first. So basically, I'm gonna pretend to have a sip, but I'm gonna put the cup to my mouth, but not actually drink, but tip it slightly. Make it.
I'm blowing on it. It's a bit hot for my taste.
I'm just wait. I'm just gonna wait and watch and see if she drinks first.
She takes a sip of it and goes, "I love this stuff.
What's in it? It smells awfully nice.
Just some herbs and spices from around. I call it my home."
Can I do a charisma check to see if I can get her to tell me any more?
Yeah.
Oh, come on, I guess. Come on, roll something shit.
2.
Nah, she doesn't say anything else.
You said roll some shit. I did roll some shit.
No, I said don't roll something shit.
So she carries on to drink it. She goes, "Come on, my friends, drink up."
So I'm gonna take
Screw it.
little
Oh,
sips.
delicious.
Little sips, little
Okay.
sophisticated.
As you
With
drink
my little
it,
finger.
as you drink it, you feel very rejuvenated, and you all gain 1 healing surge.
Okay.
Sweet. Oh, we not rolled healing surges.
No, we have because we didn't sleep.
You didn't sleep.
Oh, it was morning, wasn't
Yeah,
it? Just
yeah.
starting morning.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got. So
You'll
I've
gain a
got.
healing surge
So
for free.
4.
Oh, so I've got.
Write it down.
4. Yeah.
Write it down.
Write it down, man. Come on, do it. Listen to the dungeon
She
master.
goes, so tell me a little bit more about your fish friend.
Oh, he was a wizard. Like, I mean, he's actually my brother. We used to play practical jokes on each other, and I did a spell to turn him into a fish. Well, any water type creature, just so happened that the spell was a fish, and yeah, now he is a fish, and I've lost the book to how to change him back from being a fish.
Daddy won't give it to
And
me.
yeah, it's a case of I'm just trying to find a tome or find a spell or something that could turn him back from being a fish.
She goes, "Oh, that is a big mistake. I told you magic could be dangerous."
Oh, I know all too well, my fine woman.
So
The forest seems quite magical in itself, doesn't it?
yes, it's a wonderful place. So do you two have a liking for animals then?
We've come across the odd interesting beast in our time.
We've heard of things, bears and
She goes,
stuff.
she goes, I too am a great lover of animals. She goes,
No, hang on.
I like an animal.
Bestiality in the morning.
she goes, can I show you two something?
Halfling woman
Yeah,
getting
go
fucked
on.
by a horse.
Yes, please.
Yes.
Yes,
go on, show us something.
Okay, so she stands up and goes, "Come with me," and she walks towards the wooden staircase that's carved out of the tree. Are you gonna go up, follow her up the staircase?
Yeah.
Okay, so she's running up the staircase. Well, not like too fast. She's not gonna fall
We're walking,
flat on
she's
her face.
running.
She's running up the staircase with you two behind.
She's running where walking.
It spirals up, and
Doing
as
an Olga.
yeah, it spirals up, and as it spirals up, you notice that there are. Wait a second. There are. Jesus Christ! Wait a
Hang
minute.
on, he's got that many pages to keep a
I've
track
got
on.
6 pages worth of
That's
fucking dialogue.
ridiculous. Dude, you should totally post these online.
Yeah, as you go up, you notice that there
Let us know
are
if you would like them.
6 rooms, all central. Basically, the staircase spirals around the tree, and the core of the tree is made up of these 6 different rooms.
Yes.
How is this tree alive if it's hollow?
It's magical.
Ah, okay. Fair play. To be fair, that explains everything. It's
It
magic.
would actually
And
be
it spirals
fine
up, and
since
there's
it's
wooden
really
doors
spread.
in the middle of it. You see 6 as you spiral up. They're all plain. The 5th door up, the second one from the top, has 2 wooden locks on it. But all the rest are just pull handles. You don't see any locks.
Okay, cool.
Okay, and as you get to the top, the staircase comes to a hatch at the top of it's basically the top of the tree. You're like a mile up in the air now. She opens the hatch and walks out onto the roof and goes, "Come, you two, come see."
Okay.
Are you gonna follow her?
Yeah, totally.
Yes. Yes, we are.
Hopefully, Mike.
She's going to have a werewolf captured.
I I would love that.
Okay, that's not true then. Woo!
Or is
If
it?
anyone doesn't know, I have an extreme phobia, which is
Okay.
completely rational,
Okay.
of werewolves.
Even though they don't exist.
So
Completely rational.
you ascend this tree, and you come to
It's a
the
full moon tonight.
you
now.
come to the top of it where the branches spray out. The top of it is a wooden platform, and coming off it are the different branches. Within each of the branches is a nest. A giant nest, each 6 meters diameter.
That's a big fucking nest.
How
And-
big is this bloody roof?
This is
a tree.
It's a mile high, great redwood tree. You're on this big, broad, like it's like a landing platform on top of it. And there's green foliage all around you inside this tree. There's bits of light peering through the tree. And asleep in each of these nests is a gigantic owl.
Ooh.
She
Can I
go-
do a creature check and try and identify it and be really...
Yeah, you can
See if I can
see
be
if
like...
you know anything about the owls, yeah?
Oh god, come on. Right, just so you know, if you've just tuned in, we've all tried creature checks in the other parts of this series, and they've
failed.
all fucking failed. So I'm really hoping that I get some. I just want a decent creature check.
Me too.
Right, okay, I'm gonna roll my creature check. That is an 18.
And I get
Yes!
a
8.
8.
Okay.
Oh, come on, pigs. That's gotta
Lyra
be a
knows nothing about it. Gideon knows that these are
Yes! God damn it!
these are members of the noble bird family, and they're known commonly as silverwings.
So can I be like, you have some fine silverwings here nesting in your tree. These are fine specimens of the genus blah blah blah. I'm gonna spout off some garble about the species.
She goes,
I know that they're
she
dying.
goes, see, I knew you could help me. Come.
Oh shit!
And she ushers you over to one of to the edge of the platform, which
Oh gosh.
goes out. Basically, there's a big thick branch that goes out towards
Oh,
one
maybe
of
there's
the
a
nests.
sick owl and I can heal it.
Are you gonna follow her over?
Yeah.
Okay. As you follow over, you hear all the owls kind of snoring their hoots. They're like.
Oh, baby owls. I love where are the mums and dads.
Okay.
That's cute.
She leans over to this nest, which is just under the platform. There's a baby owl in there. He's
How big are these?
they're fucking huge.
Oh,
They're
nice.
like
Are they flyable?
they're like the size of a house,
Are
each
they-
one basically. This is like a young owl. He's not like a chick, but he's like a teenage owl.
Teenage owl.
He's a young owl.
He's got a bit of an attitude on him. He's smoking a cigarette. You know.
Screw you, Mum.
She presents this owl but doesn't approach it and goes, "This is Moon. He's been feeling a little bad recently, and he just refuses to fly. Can you please help me?"
Sure.
Okay. Yes. I will. I'll see what I can do for the
Yes,
for,
please.
for the
just anything that can help.
for the fluffy little fellow. Okay, so I'm gonna basically try and use my healing water rings.
You need to approach it first.
Okay, so I'm gonna approach it.
Okay.
Can I
Are you gonna walk across this branch to it? Are you gonna approach it stealthily?
I'm gonna approach it cautiously in a non-aggressive manner.
Okay.
Ducking me out.
I'm not gonna just run at it and going, "There's a freaking massive owl! Oh my god!
Okay,
I'm waving my arms around with this fucking sleeping owl!"
You need to make a guile check. Are you
God.
staying on the platform?
No.
That's not a 2.
Okay.
That's a 16.
Right. So it was a 2. So,
It was a 19 actually.
Okay. So as you walk along, you stumble slightly on the wood and go down to your knees, and this owl pokes its head up and goes. Rah! This kind of childish, like sick owl thing. It's like trying to squawk at you, but it's so like ill it just can't do it. And it snaps at you. What are you gonna do?
Can I try and like?
You're gonna try and calm it. Yeah, you can do that. You can do that. Creature check.
What creature check? Come on, something good. Something good. It's 10.
On a 10, it just goes. Rah! Rah! And kind of just does it again.
Can I creep up behind it? Maybe jump over him?
This is just
No, I'm just like.
As you're doing this, Gertie is next to Lyra, and she does this special whistle, and it goes, and kind of like backs down.
Oh,
okay. So
dear.
I'm gonna get out and can I like examine it a little bit? Can I do like a perception? See
Yeah,
if I
you can do perception.
see if there's anything. That's an 8. It's probably nothing.
You can't see anything at all.
So anything physically wrong with it?
Yeah, no, but looking at it, you see that it looks like a barn owl, but it's freaking huge. This one's like a 2-story house. It has a massive oval face with.
It's the size of a 2-story
Yeah.
house. That's
Yeah.
a big fucking owl.
Yeah.
That could eat me.
Yeah. but it's lying down. It's just peering its head up at you. It doesn't have the
You know,
strength
you
to
said you
stand.
had fear of something that can eat you whole.
In water, in the water.
It doesn't have the strength to stand. Its plumage is white with kind of a deep brown underneath it, and you can see that underneath its wings are glittering silver.
Oh, very nice. Right. Okay, so obviously from looking at it, then obviously there's nothing physically wrong with it from what I can see.
Yeah.
Can I try? I'm gonna try and do my healing
Yeah,
water
okay.
rings.
Okay,
Okay,
then check.
terrifying.
Come on, +4, 8.
Okay, so you summon the water around it. The water glows and then dissipates, and it doesn't affect it.
Oh, okay, because they've got a low
Yeah,
score. Can I try it again?
Gertie goes, please keep trying. You have to help him.
Okay, let's try again. That's a 10. That's a 14.
The rings summon around it again. They glow intensely, and then they dissipate, and nothing happens.
Okay, I'll try one more. Third time's a charm. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
The water spins around it. It glows slightly, and it dissipates, and nothing happens.
Ugh.
She goes, yes, I thought as much.
Oh,
She goes,
I was never meant to heal that freaking owl, was I? You bastard.
She goes, no. She goes, nothing I've tried has worked either.
Can I go up to it?
Yeah. So are you coming back off the branch?
Yeah, I'll
You're walking back on the branch. Lyra is gonna
for eat
go and
temps.
have a look at Moon. Yeah. What are you gonna do?
Moon.
I'm
That's such a
gonna walk
cool.
up to it very cautiously.
Yeah.
Do I have to do a thing, Bobby?
Maybe he's just
No,
pining
it's
for
away
it.
from
Maybe
it.
he's just pining for a shag.
Can I
It's a teenager. Teenage
Can
owl.
I?
Teenage owl sex.
Can I walk up to? He's really like throwing me off. Can I go up to it and
That was an
try
owl.
and
It's Hoop's core. Go on.
can I go up to it like start to like talk to it like softly and stuff?
Yeah.
Can you talk to animals?
No, of course not. But I'm talking to it as in like a
Okay.
child.
So
Oh, right.
you approach it.
You're
and
babying it.
What are you gonna say?
What's his name? Moon.
Moon.
Hello, Moon.
Moony.
My name's Lyra.
He goes.
What's the matter? What's the matter? It's like this is how I talk to my cat.
I love
What's
it. Just
the
dying
matter?
out lights. It's
Oh,
fucking
what's
brilliant.
the matter?
As you're talking to it, it kind of looks to the ground and starts chirping to itself. So you calmed it slightly.
Oh, fucking hell. Fucking
Can
elves.
I go? Can I take a step forward towards it, see what it does? If it's like
Yeah,
calm
yeah.
Oh my
enough
God,
to
yeah,
it's
yeah.
so
me,
gonna eat you.
I'm still going to talk to it,
Okay.
and I'm looking it like directly in the
Yeah.
eyes. Okay.
Yeah.
So like I'm just going up to it.
You shouldn't do that. So wild.
I know he's gonna.
That's
like,
a bad
attack me.
idea. That's a bad move.
And then I'm going to sit down.
Okay. So you sit in front of it. And it goes,
Yep.
and it rests its head right in front of you.
I want it. I want it to eat it. That would be funny.
Okay.
Oh,
so
and that was the end of them.
Okay.
And just swallowed by an owl.
As it does that, I'll start to reach my hand out towards it. What's it doing now?
It's still just going.
Okay, I rest my hand on top of it. I rest my hand on top of it and I do nothing else.
As you rest your hand between its eyes close in peace, and it kind of curls up and goes back to sleep.
I love you killed
Okay.
it.
No, you dare. Okay, and then I
How
start
badly
to gently,
killed
then
it.
gently stroke it and start singing softly to it, like some sort of lullaby
Okay,
or something.
it's
So you basically sing in Elvish.
I don't
she
know
doesn't
any
speak Elvish.
You're a fucking owl in your
I was not.
house.
Am I
She's-
raised by
She,
humans?
Moon speak.
Oh, I
He's-
love Aragorn's
he's-
that song where he speaks sings Elvish at the end of Return of the King. That
Anyway.
makes me fucking well up whenever
Anyway,
I say
so,
that. It's fucking amazing.
Moon's breathing heavily, and he's starting to fall asleep.
La, la.
Gertrude
That's what I'm saying.
Gertrude goes. You're good with the owls. Now come back. I have something I need you to do.
La, la. Really? La.
Suck my cock!
Oh, I love him. La la la.
Right.
Okay. I go. Okay, I'm gonna go now, but I'll come back a bit and stroke it a bit more, and then slowly stand up and
Okay.
start heading backwards.
Okay. She goes.
Not turning my back on it, heading backwards.
Oh god, you're gonna fall off the tree.
Okay.
And when it gets
Guile,
near to...
You back away from it. It's asleep in its nest.
Okay, then I jump back on and I'm back
right,
to Gertie.
okay.
I'm
Ow.
rock with
She goes.
animals.
Nothing I've tried. She goes. Nothing I've tried can help him. I'm afraid for his life. I know of a potion that can help the silver wing, but I have to stay here to look after him. Could you go find the ingredients for me?
Yes, definitely, to help Moon. Anything to help Moon. BDW, I want to save the rooms.
Oh dear.
Yes.
Okay.
What are you gonna say?
I'm
Are you going to stay here and watch him
Yes,
for a little bit?
yes.
I'm worried about him.
She goes. She goes, I have to look over Moon. I've been making a potion that seems to slow his illness, but nothing seems to make him better.
Ah, good woman. Might I have a look at your literature? Maybe there is something that I can do to help. Wizard,
Yes.
off. Wizard, off.
Yes.
Boner, off.
I have no time to show you my books now. The situation is dire. Can you please help?
But surely, woman, my
Can
old
we-
woman, 2 heads are better than 1.
Can we just have a look through it? Drink. Can you just tell us which room they're in? The books are in? If you have any books. Do you have any books?
She must have books. She's an alchemist.
She goes, all the knowledge I know is from living in the forest.
Oh,
Oh,
fuck
I do
off,
have
you
a,
bastard.
I do have a few tomes that might help you, maybe as a reward for helping me.
Okay, then what? Could you give us a lift? A lift? Can you give us a lift? Can you give us a list of the ingredients that you might require?
Yes. She's going to take you back downstairs now.
Okay, that's fine.
Are you gonna go back downstairs with her?
I'm gonna go downstairs. I'm gonna
Right.
do as we go down. I'm gonna do a perception check to see what I can see going down, and I'll just drop the d20.
That's a third
I get
one.
a 1, so I don't see anything.
I would
No,
like
you
to
see
do
nothing.
one as well.
I basically fall
She
down.
sees nothing, and she notices you looking through the rooms.
I
Well, I'm
love
not
that.
looking through. I'm just glancing around.
Yeah, but she notices you like intently looking at the rooms and seeing what's there.
Try and blank
What
it
are
off to be
you,
curious.
Elira?
11.
11. Yeah, you just basically see that they're wooden doors. Only one of them seems to be locked, and that's it. The spiral staircase carries on back down. As you enter the front room where the cauldron and the desk are and stuff. Owen's finished his business with Garth. They're shaking hands behind the counter and goes, "Okay, guys, we off then."
It's not been a day.
No, he's only doing business. He's only.
No, he said we'd be here for about a day.
He goes, "The business took shorter than I thought it would. We can make our way to Upton Fields now."
Oh, there is a sick and injured creature that needs our assistance.
Try charisma checks.
Oh, fuck's sake. He's gonna leave us here, isn't he? That was a
5.
14.
Okay, with a 14, you
I'm just gonna, please.
you managed to convince him to wait for you basically, and he says he'll wait till tomorrow morning.
Okay, that's
Excellent.
brilliant.
Gertrude
You must really like
Gertrude basically says that she'll compensate for any inconvenience that it's caused and
Oh,
stuff like
thank you very much, Gertie. You've
so,
been very nice.
Do you know what? Fuck
She
this.
she ushers him over to the table in the corner and she passes him some homebrew and stuff like that.
He's like, alright, I'm
That's about
set. See ya.
So what do you guys
See you
want to do?
later, shitlords.
Well, we need to get the list off her, don't we?
Yeah, she goes, okay, this is what you're looking for, and she passes you a list.
Is this an
Okay,
actual
let me
list?
read
It's
it
an
out.
actual list.
Let me-
I'll read it out. Okay.
I can't read it.
Just handwriting is like.
Okay.
I just saw
Um,
somewhere with
She
wasps.
scribbles something down on a piece of parchment, and,
Terrible
and she
handwriting.
hands you the list. It says 2 flossweed seeds, and next to it has a clue as to where you can find them.
Okay.
It says flossweed is a tall grass that grows near water. You need 5 coron berries, a white berry that grows on rocky surfaces. You need 3 batfish fins. The dorsal fin of a batfish, they hide in rocky pools.
Oh,
And
fish
one-
bar.
And 1
Bat.
troll's foot. Troll's foot is a mushroom that looks like stone, typically found in trolls' caves.
Yay! This is going to be so much fun.
She passes this to Lyra.
I wouldn't do it to me. She doesn't really talk to me a lot. She's passing
She
to
also
the
goes,
alchemist.
"Oh, take these!" And she rummages around in the fireplace behind the cauldron, and she grabs 2 red potions, and she hands one to each of you.
Oh, what are these? These.
The potions,
elixirs?
the potions are labelled health potions.
Health potion.
I like how they're red as well.
I'm just going to nip to the loo while you deliberate over your health potions.
Right, okay, so we got a health potion each. Right,
Save
okay.
them
From
for
this
yourself.
list, I know for a fact we're gonna have to go and fight a troll. I know for a fact that Fish Bob's gonna come into it, and yeah, shit's gonna go down basically because it's Pidge and his mind is
Fish
warped.
Bob might find his true love in a batfish.
No, Fish Bob is not a fish though; he's a person.
He still needs to know his love.
You fish don't have. Dolphins are the only sea-dwelling creature that has sex for pleasure,
Yeah.
and they're technically mammals, so they're not actually fish.
Okay.
We have a dolphin in the room too.
We're just talking about dolphin coupling.
Yeah, pretty much.
They're the only other animal that has sexual pleasure.
I know, I just said that.
I've learned.
I think cats do as well.
No, cats don't.
Do they not? I thought they did. I heard somewhere right that
Have you ever heard
a
of
male
cat?
cat
I
has
think monkeys probably.
It does have barbed.
a barbed penis,
Yeah.
and female cat's like.
Have you never heard a cat being
A random
mated?
lovely fact for you
What?
all.
Have you ever heard a cat being mated? Have you ever heard that?
I've
Do
never
you
heard
not
a cat
hear it
fucking
like that will have broken the audio.
That's what it sounds like.
That is exactly what it sounds like, only more shriller and like it's being
Anyway.
ripped apart.
That's fucking horrible.
You can hear
Why
it
does
out
the
of
male
mouth.
cat have a barb on the end of
Did
its
you know?
dick?
Did
Because
you know
all
that?
animals rape other
Did you know that flies are both male and female, and when they have sex in a giant circle conga line, and they have a penis twice the length of their body with a spiky ball on the end,
Yeah.
and they have sex in a big circle.
That's
Anyway,
weird.
on that note, she's just handed you these 2 health potions.
I want to discuss like fucking animal fucking more.
Anyway, moving on from bestiality, let's go.
Did you know that
Here we are. Here we go.
in energy
Here's
drinks there's a ingredient called taurine, and it's extracted from bull semen.
Nice.
So every time you drink
Okay.
it, like the energy drinks we're drinking, we're technically drinking bull cum. You look on there, guarantee.
Anything you say from now on, I'm going to assume
Oh,
it's
it's
to go
there.
No, fuck off. Don't.
Oh, it's there.
Does it say taurine?
Yeah.
Oh, enjoy your bull sperm.
through. Awesome.
Oh, it's
Anyway.
so good though.
Nice.
Right,
Anyway,
okay.
so,
That taurine.
Back in the land of D&D.
so what do you want to say to her? She's just passed you these.
Okay, Bull, we'll.
Actually, I have a question.
Oh, go on.
Do they need all of them?
She goes, yes, we'll. She goes, yes, we'll need a. What was her voice? Yes.
Kind of like a
Yes.
kiddie.
Yes, we'll need all of the ingredients.
Yeah, sure, that'll work.
So what is this?
What was her voice? I
Is
went for a
this
pace and I
potion a
lost it.
specific potion, or is this just a potion of healingness?
Healing this.
She goes, it's a potion specially formulated to work on the great birds.
The great birds. So like any, not just owl specific.
The great birds. are
So
family.
giant birds.
Yeah.
Excellent. Cool.
House big.
I'll you know, keep
birds.
this. Oh, actually, thank you, kind woman. Before we go though, I have I just would like to ask of you something. I
Yes, what is
actually
it?
have in my possession some ingredients that I think you might find useful as an alchemist. I have no need for them at this present moment in time, but maybe you can make use of them.
Yeah.
I have.
What do you have?
I have a handful of ogre teeth
Ogre
and
hair.
some congealed ogre blood and some ogre hair. All fine alchemical ingredients. Taken not but how many days? 2, 3?
2 days. Yeah.
Taken fresh not but 2 days ago.
Okay. You get this stuff out. She goes, oh, these could be very useful for my collection. She
Really freaky
just
people.
looks over the stuff and she goes, this blood though, it's congealed. I can't use this.
Would you?
As you look at the vial of blood, it's basically a blob of red now.
You know, no, just look at me. Fine.
Add a bit of
I'll
milk to
keep
it. Be
that.
absolutely fine.
Add a bit of milk to it.
That's what you
So the ogre hair and I mean obviously I would happily to split each item 50-50 with you. Obviously I wouldn't require to keep some as well. But do you have anything you wish to trade for these items?
She goes, I'm sure I have some potions somewhere I could give you for them.
I was thinking more along the lines. Well, you have this tree appears to be rather interesting, rather of a magical nature. Do you might have something I might use as a new staff?
He goes, sorry, there's no staffs here.
But you live in a giant tree that's magical and it's made of wood.
I'm sorry, I have nothing like that. I could give you money in exchange for them, if that would be.
What? Speaking
Would that
of
be better for you?
Yes.
you spoke just of potions. What kind of potions do you have?
Because I mostly I make potions for healing and curing ails.
Yeah.
She sounds like a nice woman.
What about any tomes that I might copy out?
He goes, I have a few, but they're mine, and these ingredients aren't really worth the same as my ancient tomes.
Oh well, no worries. Well, we will talk more about more of this when when we return from the.
So you put
so
it
put
back,
back. We shall return.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
So what do you want to do now?
Can I ask her a question about the whisk?
You can ask her anything you want.
Gertie, we on the way in, we saw like these really cute little floating blue lights, and they made us really feel very happy. Do you happen to know anything about these?
The blue lights, they're agents of the forest. They protect the forest.
Oh, for God's sake!
Oh my God!
Jesus Christ.
Oh, I think I nearly shit myself then. Oh my God.
I'm moving away.
It doesn't smell. There's no odours that far. I think I actually followed through a little bit.
Gross. Okay, go.
No, it's all clear.
Let's progress.
It's all clear.
Let's
Just a bit
progress.
warm.
I'm
Just a
getting
bit
closer
warm.
and closer to the dungeon master, and further away from Giddy shit his pants.
I didn't shit my pants.
Alright,
I just
guys.
farted.
Come
Really.
on.
It was a bit of a damp one.
Come on, guys.
Yes. So, do you know? Do they serve a higher power?
He goes, they are the essence of morning wood. No, morning wood.
Oh,
He goes, they are the essence of the forest. They are parts of the spirits that live here.
yes, morning wood, baby.
But this forest can also be a harsh place. The mushrooms I set around the tree protect us from the harsh nights.
I just want to come out and say that, you know, do you have flute?
If you feel.
I don't want to do that. I'm gonna ask her a question. Okay. We also happened upon a small creature.
What kind of creature?
He was like a tree man, a tree boy even. He was very small. He was like a child. And he had.
Child in the forest.
It wasn't so much as a child as it was more of like, kind of like a spirit, I would say, yeah, but more solid.
He was an ent child.
It was like an ent child. Oh, they lost
Yes.
them with the ent.
Because it seems you've.
No, they lost their ent wives.
And he said his name. He actually talked to us. He said his name was Pure. I was going to say Pure Blood. That's
No,
right.
Pure Thorn's the name of the
Pure
forest.
Thorn. That's right.
No,
That's right.
Pure Thorn's the name of the forest.
I
And
thought
it's his name as well.
Oh,
is
yes,
it?
yes,
He
Pure
is the
Thorn.
forest.
Pure Thorn.
Pure Thorn in it, mate.
Have you met him before or heard of him?
Pure Thorn is the spirit of the forest.
Yes.
It seems you've been lucky and encountered a rare creature.
Yes, it was. He was playing a funny little instrument actually.
Was he?
My old master used to play a wonderful instrument, but I can't remember what the name of like a
Was it
little.
his morning wood?
It was like
I play my morning wood every day.
Not a guitar.
A sitar? A lute?
A lute, like a lute.
Well,
He
it wasn't a
used-
lute that he was using, it was a flute.
I know, but I was saying my master used to. So I've got like I like music. So I think he was playing a wonderful.
You'd
little
suit
thing
more
called-
of a bard
I
character.
know, yeah.
Go on. Anyway, carry on, progress.
Yes. So and he spoke of a flute, and he seemed to be missing one. He seemed to think that he'd lost one.
She says, "Oh, that's terrible."
Yeah.
Well, we know this bitch is lying.
Right.
You can do a perception test to see if you
Yes,
can
please.
tell
And a
if you're lying.
charisma.
Oh.
Oh, damn it.
I'll do a perception test
Oh, I didn't
first.
see that one.
That's
12.
12.
And I get a 19.
Oh, you totally beasted that.
With a 19, you see her kind of her tail, and she blinks a lot when she's talking. So you assume something's probably
Looking to
up.
the left is common of people when they lie.
Yeah.
So basically, we know there's something not quite going on. So we'll humour her for a little bit, and we'll go and find these ingredients.
Okay. We'll go now. We've intruded too long on your hospitality.
Do you want to ask her where the ingredients might be?
She said that it was on.
She's told you the kind of places you can find them.
Oh
in the
yes.
kitchen.
Where can we find the first ingredient, which is floss weed seeds?
He goes, most of the ingredients are found near water. There's an old stream round the back of the treehouse.
Okay.
Follow that down and you'll reach a lake.
One more thing, kind lady, before we go. This forest can seem awfully hostile at times. Might we possibly take one of these magical mushrooms for protection purposes, of course?
And she goes, the mushrooms cannot be moved. Once some in, they are permanent.
How do you summon these mushrooms?
He goes, it's an ancient secret taught to me by my grandmother.
Oh, okay.
Well, surely if you wanted to succeed in this mission of bringing about these ingredients from the harsh forest, you would tell us the spell to summon these mushrooms?
I'm afraid it's an intense ritual that takes many days and nights.
Oh, you're a dick, Pidge. Every time I try and learn new spells, you fuck it up.
Okay, right. We'll
Look at that, you
we'll go
grinning
and look
bastard.
around this stream. It says
Okay.
here about a troll's cave. Is there one nearby?
He goes, I have heard of trolls living down by the lake.
Lovely.
Scaled monsters they are.
Hang on. Are the trolls in this universe sentient?
Yeah.
Also,
Right, so they can be bartered with.
Yeah.
Right, okay. Now hang on, right. We need to what kind? Because I don't know. Are they the kind of trolls that are sentient, but are they like the classic trolls that they literally build bridges and charge a toll to get past?
You need a creature craft check to see what you know about trolls.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Because I know a lot. I know in my mind about trolls.
but Gideon's a bit.
Fuck! These dice
That's
would be
four.
right shit.
Four we've lost in these now.
Come on, decent creature check. 14. Come on, it must be decent.
You don't know anything else.
Can I do it?
Fuck! I'm getting fucked. Wow, I'm reading page tonight.
12.
You don't know anything either.
Okay, cool.
Oh!
See, our creature checks are just terrible. So, okay, we're gonna leave now. Bye, Gertie. Bye,
Yeah,
guys.
so-
See you in a bit,
Are
Owen.
you guys going outside?
Yeah.
We'll go and try and find these ingredients.
And I go, shut the door. That bitch is lying.
Okay.
That bitch
So
is lying.
you emerge into the forest. You see the ring of mushrooms around in the path you came down.
Let's
what
go
do you
behind
wanna
the
do?
tree. Let's go behind. Actually, let's do a perception check to see what we can see. Me. Got an 18.
Is this at the front of the house or behind it?
Behind it.
Okay, so you move around behind it. You see that the forest. A small stream runs out of the forest behind the house and down to your left. The stream cuts through the thorny path, and there's a narrow path on either side of it that you could easily walk through.
Okay, cool.
At the moment, you don't see anything in the water.
Do we need to do a perception check to see if there's anything in the water, or should we
You
follow?
can carry on down.
How,
the road.
what are there two paths or just one?
There's one.
The flosswood seeds, tall grass that grows near water, so near water. So you just need to look near water. I think that's going to be the easiest item to procure.
Yes. So
Okay,
we're
so-
wandering down
So
the path.
you go left, you wander down the path. Okay. The stream starts to widen. The flow of it is pretty slow. Do you want to do a perception check to see what you can see
Yes.
at the
There you go,
river?
dude.
Yep.
Up
Thanks,
river,
Ems.
sorry.
2.
18.
Okay,
I
so
can't see anything.
Gideon sees that the base of the stream is scattered like cobblestone rocks that have been rounded by being rolled in the water. In the middle of the it's not that wide. It's a few meters wide, maybe 5 meters wide. This stream. In the middle of it stands a small island of reeds, about 12 foot tall. These reeds.
Okay.
Oh, that's fucking big.
They're waving in the wind.
Okay.
You also see that beneath the cobblestones sticks up a black fin with a serrated edge like a bat's wing.
Oh, well, that's
there
going
you
to
go.
be
That's the bat. That's the batfish.
Right, okay, well...
So,
what do you guys
want
wanna
me to
do?
go for the reeds,
No.
and you go for the.
I think that we should go for this fish first.
Okay.
Mainly because I reckon that's going to be one of the harder things to actually catch.
Okay, then cool.
The troll's foot thing, you know, we can go into a cave and find a troll or not find a troll.
Okay.
That's going to be lying about. The batfish, because they're a creature, they're going to be harder to catch.
Okay, let's
Okay.
do that then.
Do you want to do a creature check to see if you know things about batfish?
Come on, something good.
20!
20!
Yes! I know everything about
And I got
batfish!
10. Oh,
Summit
that's like
clicks in Gideon's head and he goes, I am the master of fish!
we should be.
You know that a batfish is a 2 foot long fish with jet black scales. There's a big fin running along its back that looks like the wing of a bat. It has an elongated jaw with serrated teeth and tiny beady little eyes. They like to hide under rocks, and basically when bats swoop down over the water, they leap out of the rocks and grab the bat and eat it.
Oh, so it's a bat eater.
It's a bat hunting fish.
That
Right,
makes
okay,
sense.
so I take it that these things only come out at night then?
Maybe.
I
well,
don't know.
Well, at the moment, all you can see is the fin sticking up from the cobblestone rocks.
Well,
underneath.
back-
I say we go
hang
get
on,
the
hang on,
fin.
hang on.
All we need to do is slice it off me
Judging by that, I would assume that it's very sensitive
Oh,
to
sorry.
light if it's dormant during the day.
You also know that they can be tricked by imitating the idea of a bat swooping onto the water.
What do you think? Should we do like my dagger going over it, and then when it bites on my dagger, it's bound to like break its teeth or something?
I don't
As
know
long as
what
it doesn't
I'm
pull me
thinking.
in.
If this thing is a nocturnal fish,
Are you just on the riverside now?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're just
yeah.
looking at it like.
because
what
if
the
this thing
fuck
is a
are we gonna
nocturnal
do?
fish, hunting at night, then it's going to have a bit of an intolerance to sunlight. You know, it could be. I mean, I don't. Do fish sleep?
No, not you. Well, some
I don't think
do.
so.
Well, it's okay. It's going to be resting anyway.
Yeah.
During the day. I think that if I fucking shock it with some light, maybe that will like
Okay.
daze it and allow us to
So-
catch it. Alternatively, it could just scare the fuck out, and then we have to find another one.
What are you gonna do?
I don't know. I mean, I must. Come on, I got a 20. I must be able. Can I ask more, and you can tell me more about it?
Yeah.
How fast are these things? Are they?
They're pretty fast because their body has one strong muscle that runs all the way through it. So they, with one quick flick of the tail, they can jet out of the water and grab something in the air.
Jesus
Right. Okay.
Christ.
Oh, hang on. I could
And
try
they're
and
2 feet
I
long.
could freeze the water around it.
Clever. Do
And
that.
then we could pick it up, then we could smash it on the side, and then we got a
It'd be
fish.
brilliant if you could just like.
By the way, you've still not looked at the block of ice that's in your bag.
Oh
Oh,
shit!
yeah.
Yeah. Well, we'll try and catch this batfish, and
What I
we'll
think
look
you
at
should
this
do
melted
is like
piece
try
of
and
shit.
because the fin's sticking out. We only need the fin. Just freeze it so it's stuck in the water.
Yeah,
and
but
then I
it
can
might be
just-
tasty.
No. Slice. We can just go back to Gertie and get wherever she's gone.
Yeah, but you
And
can't
then-
just slice it. But you got to basically that would be like cutting the hind legs off a dog, because a fish needs its dorsal fin to be able to fucking swim around.
How else are we gonna get the fin?
What are you gonna do, guys?
Right,
What are you
I'm gonna try and freeze the
And
water.
I'll stab it.
I'm gonna try and
Just kill it.
freeze the water, and then we're gonna
So
basically.
you're gonna draw a dagger and ready in action to stab it. If
Yes,
it comes
I
up.
am.
Right.
I'm gonna freeze the water. So I'm basically just
Okay.
gonna
So are you freezing the water around the rocks that it's in, basically?
around the fish
like,
kind of
Okay.
thing.
like
Okay.
kind of like yeah.
Okay. Arcana check.
Oh, come on, something good. That's a 9. 10, 11, 12,
13.
13.
You drew your staff, so 13. 13, you succeed. You plunge a ball of ice into the water, and a spire of ice forms from the ground up, like when a water droplet hits the water,
Yeah.
it bumps up and it makes that kind of spire.
Yeah.
That happens from the bottom of it, and the fin is stuck in it.
Right,
Do I
okay.
stab it and kill it?
Well, the fish is already dead because it's froze.
Is it froze? Is it dead?
It's in this thing of ice now.
it's
Well,
not dead
whatever's
yet.
under the rocks are, you see this black fin.
Oh, fuck's
Ah,
sake.
sorry. Sorry.
Can I
Sorry.
please stab it? I really want to stab it because I don't like this idea of this serrated jaw.
Oh,
This
just
too-
okay. Yeah, you can stab the fish, but what we're gonna do then? We're gonna put it in my bag of holding. I'm gonna eat it.
Okay, it's
I'm
fine.
gonna eat it
So
afterwards.
as you stab at it,
Mm.
your dagger just chips the ice, and the blob of ice falls over in the rocks. And you see that this it's basically a teardrop of ice. It's now sideways in the river, and it's slowly starting to wash away. And you see that this fish is basically entombed in this ice, along with a few rocks.
Right, okay, catch it. Use your elven agility and catch this block of
Can I
ice.
do that?
It's not going fast. The water's really slow.
Okay, we'll just pick it up then. And
Can I
we'll-
grab
So you're
the-
just gonna
pick it up,
reach in
pick it up, put it on the side.
Okay, so you reach in and pick it up. What are you gonna do with it then?
Oh, we're just gonna put it on the side.
Okay, you just put it on the side.
Break it.
How
You know,
big
break.
is it again? Oh, like do your hands.
It's like 2 feet.
So it's only that big.
So it's a decent sized fish.
2 feet.
really,
It's about.
really,
It's
really
just less than a foot
want to kill
wide.
it.
It's dead. It's right. You freeze a fish, it'll kill it.
Is it
Basically, as you look at it, you see that it's basically what I described before. It's a big black fish with this bat-like fin. It's got a big bat-like tail. It's got white eyes, obviously made for seeing in the dark.
okay, just leave it on the side.
And it's got big serrated jaw at the bottom, and it has basically got like ridges down
Can I,
its back.
Fuck
can
it,
I
what-
take its
n-
fin?
You can take its fin
It's
and then
stuck
I'll
in
put.
the ice.
Okay, well I'll just put it in my bag of holding. Baron, we've got to get 3 more of these. We
And
get
it
3 more
won't
of
fit
these.
in your bag of holding
Why?
It's too big.
because it's this giant. Fucking
I've given a
chunk of
torch to
ice.
Ems though.
It's a giant fucking chunk of ice.
Okay, right. Can I
Okay, we'll light a fire and we'll thaw it out, and then what we'll
You
do.
can probably just smash it against the rock.
Okay, we'll smash it against the rock
Okay,
and take
you
its
smash
fin.
it against the rock. The ice smashes. The fish falls out and it's dead.
Yeah, good. Right, I take the fin.
Now
away.
hang on, hey, it says fins, not necessarily which type of fin. A fish have
it
a
does-
dorsal fin.
it's-
They have
if
what
you look
pectoral
at the
fins and
information-
a tail fin.
Yeah, if you look,
So that's
if you look at the
4.
information she gave it.
Oh, the dorsal fin. Okay, yeah.
How many dorsal
yeah.
fins is that? Just one?
One.
What's it say?
How many do
The
we need?
door.
It,
The
there should be a number
dorsal-
at the front.
This is 3.
So we need
Three
3.
of them.
Okay, so we've got
Oh.
one. So it's,
Okay, so somebody write dorsal fin.
I'll have it.
Do you want to write on the back of the list what we have?
Yeah.
Yeah,
'Cause
yeah.
I wouldn't mind collecting a few more of these, so I can actually make a
What
duplicate
are
of
you
the
going to do
potion.
with the rest of the body?
He can take it into his thing now, can't he? Collect it.
Can I hack it up into like edible
You
bits?
can take the whole fish in your bag.
dorsal.
You just-
Oh, okay, yeah. I'll put the rest of the fish in the bag.
So you put the,
I'll save that for later.
Put batfish in your equipment.
Just collecting random shit.
Batfish. Okay, right, okay. Once he's done that, can I start going across? Oh my god, I don't want to go
Okay,
in the
so you're
water.
going to go into the reeds?
Yeah, I'll go
Okay,
into the reeds.
so Lyra steps into the water, and she makes her way over to these reeds. What's Gideon going to do?
I'm going to do another perception check, see if you can see any more back. It's an 8.
You can't see any more backfish in this part of the river.
Okay, so I've walked on. Am I at the reeds now?
You're walking up to the reeds. The reeds are in front of
Do
you.
I need to do a perception check to see where the seeds are?
You can if you want to look. Perception check.
Mm.
So she's looking through the reeds and with an almighty
3.
she sees nothing.
Oh.
I'm gonna go over and look through the reeds as well.
Okay, so you look through.
17.
Okay, with a 17, you see that amongst the reeds at the top there is a giant, what looks like a dandelion clock in the top of it.
Which are the seeds?
With a big stem going down to the bottom.
So that's gonna be flossweed, isn't it?
You think it's flossweed, yeah. So you need to push through these reeds
Do we
somehow.
need to do
You
a
can
perception
You can
check
cut
to-
them down, you can just try and push them out of the way.
I thrash them away with my stick kind of thing.
Okay,
we
so...
only need 2, so we only need like 2 of them.
But I wouldn't mind getting 4 that way, because I want to try and make a duplicate of this potion.
Okay, are you gonna thrash them away with your stick?
Yeah.
Okay, so you pull out your staff and you start knocking the weeds aside.
Weed whacking.
As you do, the flossweed tilts in the wind and all the seed heads fly off.
I thought it was like.
No, it's a giant dandelion clock.
That's what
Oh right, okay.
As you do that, all the seeds unhinge and they fly off into the wind.
Can I try and grab
also,
one with my agility?
No.
Damn it.
Also, a big white heron-looking thing like a stork, which is about the size of the reeds themselves, that flies off out of the reeds.
Oh,
What the fuck
Jesus,
was
that's
that?
scary.
Do you want to do a perception test to see if there's anything else?
Hang on, creature check, see if we can identify it. A 1, no. It was a bird.
10.
Neither of you know what the bird is.
Okay, right, I'm going to do a perception check. I get an 18.
Ooh, good.
Okay, as you're looking through the reeds, you see that there's a nest hidden, just floating on top of the water, but within the reeds, and there's a broken speckled egg in it.
Oh.
Basically, you startle the stork and it's stuck in its egg.
Oh.
Oh, fuck it.
You don't care.
I
I do.
What's the
Okay.
coven berries? What's that?
Cornberries.
Cornberries. Okay, well, I'm gonna search again to get another one of these things. 17. Another
A
one.
wild berry
there's
that
nothing
grows.
else.
Okay, we'll continue further down the
I
river.
would like to have a look where that batfish was, because that was cobblestone. It says here that the things are white berries that grows on rocky surfaces, so it might
Okay.
be there.
Oh right, okay.
So you're rummaging around the cobblestone,
I get 8.
and there's nothing else
Okay,
down
cool.
there.
Okay, we'll carry on further down the
Okay, so
river.
are you getting out of the water or are you walking down the river?
We're gonna wade through the
Yeah,
water.
go on.
Okay, so you wade through the water. At the moment, it's about knee-high, and as you go down, the stream widens into what is essentially a river. It joins with a big river. The river is ahead of you, and it goes to about waist height now. There is a path going along the side of the river that you can climb out and go along.
I would like to climb out.
or
Yeah,
you
I
can
would
carry
like
on.
to climb out also.
Okay, so you both climb out and you carry on walking along. In this part of the where the stream joins the river, you notice that there is another big kind of section of the same reeds that you saw before.
Right,
So we
let's
know
go
that
there.
these are the
Yeah.
right. Okay, so we're gonna go up and we're gonna take.
Okay, so you get into the water and you see that the water is running much faster than it was.
Well,
when it
I've got my
started
staff, so
streaming.
I can kind of get
You need a
across. with it.
strength check to not fall.
Oh, dear.
Oh, no.
Right
Oh,
on the
fuck's
table. Oh my
sake.
god, roll them properly.
I am. The miss. Oh, 4.
I got a 6.
Okay, you both trip in the water and it rushes you downstream.
Oh, fuck's
You're
sake.
rushing downstream, you're rolling in the water now, and you get pushed downriver and you get sent over the edge of a waterfall.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Oh, this gets better and better.
The waterfall is about 6 meters high, and you both fall into...
Oh, so it's not that bad.
It's not a bit.
Into the
You
pool.
both
Oh,
fall...
6 meters. It's pretty.
Yeah, you
fucking
can
high,
take
though.
damage. You both fall
Not if we fall in a
into a
plunging
deep
pool.
pool. You need either an agility test to try and kind of jump off the edge of the waterfall so you don't hit the rocks before, or you need a strength check to hold on to it.
That was
What are you
4.
trying?
Agility.
Nothing.
No, that's a
Can
fail.
we do both? Agility
No, you
and
can't do
strength.
that. No, it's one of the... So, you got a 1, didn't you?
I
Yeah.
got 4.
Okay, with a 1...
I drown. I die. It's
With-
the end of Gideon Morning Wood. Good night.
With a 1... with a 1, you rushed over the edge of the waterfall and you land in the pool below, and you take d6 damage.
Oh, fuck off.
4.
So I've
what do I
got
do
20.
before?
You fail as well. So you fell over, but you
23.
didn't stumble as much, so you take d3 damage.
Okay, whatever that is.
That is 2 damage.
Okay, I'll take 2.
Okay, you've landed.
Sorry, dude.
You have landed in a pool
27.
of deep water in a semicircle, which is basically where the waterfall joins with the lake.
So I landed on him to save myself.
Yeah, what do you want to... Right, so you're at the bottom of this pool with a waterfall bearing down on you. You can swim
I'm
back
gonna
up
swim
to
to the fucking side and get out. And...
the top. You notice that your staff has washed away into the lake.
Oh, fuck off!
It's floating on top of you. You can get it back.
Grab it.
Oh.
Do you want me to grab it?
Yeah,
I've got better
don't grab my
agility.
staff. I need
Well, you're
my
both
staff.
at the bottom of this waterfall now. You might want to save your lives first.
I want my
So you
staff.
can swim out.
Yeah, I'll swim
Okay,
out.
so see if you can swim out.
3.
So you don't swim out.
I'm
you
gonna
take
see if
another
I
1
swim
damage.
out. No.
You take another 1 damage.
Oh, fuck. This is bullshit,
Nice.
man.
I'm gonna laugh if you take on ogres and bandits and get killed by water. You take another 1 damage as you're wrestling with the bottom of this waterfall.
25.
9.
Yeah, you managed to swim to the surface.
Yes, thank fuck for that.
Lyra
8,
with a
6.
6. She takes another 1 water damage.
Fuck's sake! I'm on like 24. Help me, Giddy! Throw me the rope!
You're at the top. You're fine. You can try and help her
I don't
out.
have my rope anymore.
What? Why not?
Oh no, we didn't tie the guy up, did we?
No.
Did we use the rope?
No,
for
you
something?
didn't.
No.
You were going to tie the guy up, but then you tried to clip
Please
legs.
throw the rope to me and pull me out.
Okay, I'll
Hang
throw
on,
the
let
rope.
me
No,
try.
you're not out of the water yet. You're.
I'm on the surface.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna try and.
4 again! What the fuck?
Okay, I'm gonna try and swim to the side. I got a 3. I'm still swimming.
Okay.
I'm still swimming.
Go on. You take another 1 damage.
He's just slowly dying.
I'm just like...
Right. Okay. 5. Don't get out.
Still can't get out.
13!
Right, you emerged at the surface. Right.
Oh, fuck.
With you both at the surface, you manage to clamber out
Okay.
on the side. And you appear lakeside.
I'm just like...
Okay, so perception test. See what's around. On almighty 18.
And
And a 2.
okay, Gideon
really
sees that the
Bad rolls.
the lake itself, basically the river stops and then falls into the waterfall, down a rocky crevice, and it's basically a giant semicircle of stone. From the river, it suddenly ascends to like hundreds of feet. And this giant like mountain face at the side of you, and to your left, Pure Thorn Forest is there, like the weeds overtaking it. The rocks along the side of the mountain have kind of crevices on them, but they're all really high up. You could scale it if you like epic at mountain climbing and stuff. The shore of the lake is very, very fine stone. It kind of slopes down into the lake. The waters of the lake itself are quite calm. And the lake pours off into some kind of caves underneath the mountainside, but it's not big enough for you to get there without diving.
Right.
into the
Do we
lake.
notice anything else? Any ingredients or anything kicking about
in
anywhere?
the middle of the lake, there are several boulders which have formed an island, and surrounding this island are the flossweeds.
Right. Okay. We'll go collect flossweeds then.
Also, on the shore, there is a hollowed tree trunk.
Oh, I'm gonna look in the hollow tree trunk.
Oh, also you notice that behind the waterfall there's a cave.
Oh, right. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go look. I'm gonna swim to the island.
So you're still in the water.
Eh?
You're still in the water.
Yeah. I'm gonna swim to the
Okay.
island.
So as you swim to the island,
Oh fuck.
something from below the water
Oh, it's a basking shark, innit?
wraps a slimy tentacle
Oh
around your
god,
ankle
no!
and
It's a
drags you underneath.
No, not again!
Strength check.
Oh, I've got no strength. I'm a fucking
Strength
wizard.
check.
My stick's gone as well.
I'm so like,
This
Giddy!
is 8.
On an 8, it pulls you underwater and you take D3 damage from it.
Oh fuck's sake! We're gonna get killed.
You take 2 damage
Oh,
from drowning.
pencil, please. Oh, this is shit.
What am I doing?
Getting beaten
What would
up
you
by
wanna do?
stuff in the
I
water.
don't know. I'm freaking out because of the whole...
Do you want to get out of the water, maybe?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, so you climb out the side.
Shoot it!
Oh, yeah, I'll do that. I'm gonna do a Legolas and shoot at
Right,
the,
okay. I'm gonna try another strength check and see if I
Oh,
get away from it.
The watcher in the water.
That's another. That's 8. No, it's not. It's a 6. Fuck. Another
Taking
D3.
3 damage.
You're gonna drown.
Oh fuck's sake! I'm dead. I'm gonna die. So I've got 17 left.
Okay. Can I get my bow out?
You're going to draw your bow.
Yep.
You can't see this creature, you just see
fuck.
Gideon, like, his hands, like, clawing at the top of the pool.
Okay, right. I get my.
The water's really murky.
Basically, I'm fucked now, aren't I? Because my strength is shit.
No, you only need to get like over a 10.
I need to throw a rope.
Can you take another D3?
I'm throwing my rope at
That's
him.
1, so 17.
Shall I throw my rope at him?
No, he's too far out.
Damn it. What am I supposed to do? Hopefully shoot and not hit you.
No,
Is that what I'm supposed to do?
That's going to be daft. Right, I'm going to have to do another strength check.
Okay.
Oh, fuck's sake.
For fuck's sake! Yeah. Hard roll!
16.
I don't want this thing to kill you!
It's going to
We shouldn't have made it!
Strength check. Yes!
Okay.
Oh, come on. Can I kick it in the face and kill it or
You
something?
send a blast of water down at it, which quells it back to the depths.
Shouldn't it be a blast of ice? Because water in water is just not going to do.
It's just like a jet of water which shoots you up and shoots that down.
So you just go,
and you're free from it.
Surely shouldn't that have gone like...
Has it gone down far?
Like
is it
Team
gonna-
Rocket?
It's gone back down into the depths, basically.
Fucker.
Dude, let's go punch some trees and make them
Are you going to carry on making your way over to this island?
Yeah.
So you swim along this island. It takes both your arms and legs. I'm guessing your staff is still like floating around the lake, by the way.
Is it still there?
Yeah. Yeah. So you get to this island. The water becomes a lot shallower as you approach the island. There are it's basically a circle of boulders which are kind of naturally formed, and there's flossweed all around the edge of it.
Okay, well, we need 4, is it? 2. I'm gonna take 4.
Okay.
Because I want to try and make a duplicate of this potion.
These are young flossweed, and they haven't become the dandelion yet. At the base of them, underneath the water, there is a bud, which basically do nature craft checks.
Oh, I can't. I'm not
14.
near it.
Okay, with the 14, you know that basically flossweed, when it grows, there's a bud at the bottom of it which matures underwater, and then it makes its way to the top and then blooms as a dandelion, and then the seeds go elsewhere. So these seeds are still under the water.
You need to put it into an orb of water.
Eh?
You need to put the bulb into an orb of water
Why?
so it doesn't die when it comes out of the water.
It's a seed.
Yeah, but
So what do you want to do?
Well, I'm gonna take my sword. I'm gonna try and crack
Yeah,
the
you have
seed
sword,
open.
don't you? Go on.
Yeah, I can swing
Okay.
my sword.
So
My rusty sword.
You take out your sword, you cut open one of the early seed pods under the water, and you take out a seed.
Okay, so
How
I'm gonna
many
do
seeds?
that.
Just one
I'm gonna
big
do
one.
that 4 times basically.
okay, so now we've got 4.
Okay, yes, you've got 4 of them. He has 4 of them.
I've got 4. Like I say, I'm trying to make a duplicate of this potion.
Yeah.
Because I want to try and sell
what
it.
we need is...
Because I'm a greedy bastard.
Okay, so do you
while
want to do
he's
anything
doing
else
that-
while you're on the island?
I'm
you
gonna
can
have a look.
find
I'm gonna do
any-
another perception test to see if we can find the other ones.
Dwarven berries.
She got a 16.
Or
Okay,
any bat
you notice that atop these boulders that basically form this island, there are vines that are growing out of it. I'm basically going in, and he's now straddling my radiator.
Oh, sorry, my arse is like so cold.
Yeah, so you notice that there's these vines that grow over the edge into basically the middle of the boulders.
Oh my god, that's nice.
So what are you gonna do, Mr. Gideon?
Oh, sorry, what? I was in euphoria because I got warm balls.
Right, you two got discuss. I need a wee again. Stupid energy drinks. God dang it.
My butt crack gooch and balls are so warm.
I'm going to do one of my healing surges.
Oh, I might do a healing surge as well. Oh.
I got 6. I
got
got 9.
I got 12.
So I'm back to full health.
Yay, 12. Yay.
And I'm on 3 now. Right.
Oh, I don't want to leave this radiator. It's so damn
You
nice.
don't have to.
Oh, I must admit, my knees are the worst thing. I was going to wear my crag hoppers today because I know my knees get stupidly cold now because it's sat.
Okay,
Like that.
so Gideon, you're at this island. You've noticed that there's some vines growing out of the middle of these boulders.
I've also used a healing surge and I got 12.
Awesome, and you gain 12.
I'll put that on in a sec. I just want to warm my knees up.
So what are you back to? What's your normal thing?
27.
27 you're back to. Cool.
Okay.
Oh,
So what are you gonna do?
Well, I got
I'll
a
go
healing
after
surge.
those berries.
What are
Get the
you
berries.
doing, Wallace?
I think I'm going to tie my rope to a quiver, shoot my bow across the water and see
It's
if
only
I
a
can...
6 metre stretch of rope.
I don't care. I'm just going to see if I can catch a fish.
Right.
That's what I'm doing. I'm pretending
So
my
on
quivers are
lakeside, you
back.
can do a perception check to see if you can see anything there.
6?
With a 6, you notice that there is a footprint in the mud coming out of the shoreline, basically.
Oh, because that's totally not troll.
Is that all I can
There's
do?
a true in the dungeon!
So let's instead of jumping back into, let's see what Gideon does first then. So what are you going to do on this island?
I've done perception check. I found
Yeah,
these
you notice
berries.
that there's-
I'm trying to
I'm
cross.
gonna harvest double the amount of berries.
You need to climb over the boulders and into the
Alright,
pool.
I'll do that.
Okay, so you need a strength check to see if you can climb the boulders.
Oh, fuck off. They're in boulders. Em, can you try and get my staff back? 11.
Okay,
Oh,
so
yeah.
you clamber over these boulders. In the middle of it, there's a natural formed pool. All around the pool, there are vines with how many berries did I say you need?
5.
Right.
Supposed to be like 3.
Yeah. Basically, there's 3
Told you.
big white berries the size of an orange
Get them.
around this pool, and the pool in the middle. It's clear water. Still clear water.
Still clear water.
Oh, this isn't good.
Okay, we're still.
It's only a small pool. It's about like
Do not disturb the water.
How deep is it?
it's not that deep. It's only a few feet, like 3
Do
feet
not
deep.
disturb the
Can I
water.
look into it and see if it?
Yeah, you can do a perception check and see if there's anything in there.
Do not disturb the water.
That's a 6.
With a 6, you don't notice anything in there.
I'm gonna send Fish Bob in.
Right, Fish Bob plops in there.
Blop, blop, blop. Does he get his perception?
Yeah, you can.
Does he get bonuses because he's a fish?
Yeah. Give him +3.
16, 17, 18, 19.
Okay, Fish Bob comes back and he tells you that in the bottom of it there's a hexagonal shape cut out of the stone at the base that something should go in or has been in there previously.
That's interesting.
Oh, I'm gonna check this hollow log. It's hollow.
Oh,
tree.
you know in it that she's on the shore.
I'm
You're on
gonna-
the
No,
island.
you
in
said,
the
you
middle.
said the tree was on the island.
No, the tree's on the shore.
Oh, you should check the hollow log. Then.
Okay, I'm gonna try and
Well,
grab
you
your
don't know
staff
that. You're too
first.
far away from each other.
Yeah, try and grab my staff because I need to kind of
you're gonna need
cast
to wade
magic,
into the
and
water
it's
to
good
grab
to
his
hit
staff.
stuff with.
I'm gonna fucking kill you if I get hit by this thing.
Are you gonna wade into the water?
Can I not use my arrows to tie the rope and try and shoot it?
Try and
hit
lasso
it
my staff.
pull it back?
That's fucking so hard. In real life, it's hard.
No, really.
Oh, okay.
You can just go
Yeah.
into the water.
Yeah, I'm wading into the
Okay,
water.
so you wade into the water. It gets to about waist high.
And I feel a tentacle
and you
on
notice
my
that,
leg.
and you notice that under the water, which is the same kind of cobblestones as before, it's not that deep yet. It's only waist high. There's loads of black fins that disappear under the rocks.
Oh my god!
Batfish.
Yes,
The
the
batfish. So you carry on. You're now swimming in the water using both your arms and
I've
legs,
got a really bad feeling.
but nothing bothers you.
Okay, cool. I grab the staff.
Okay, you grab the staff
I walk back over.
and you walk back over to the lake.
Now, did you want me to go into the log?
Yeah, see if there's anything.
Easy,
Well,
yeah.
should we finish what you do on the
Yeah.
island first?
Okay, right. So I've got these. So I've got 3 of these berries.
He probably knew you had a fish and was hungry. Go on.
Can I examine this hexagonal thing a bit more?
Yeah. So are you gonna put your hand in the water and have a look at it?
I'm gonna put my face in the water.
So you're gonna dip your face in the water. You're gonna laugh at something in there now.
well, Fish Bob's been in there. And
Yeah.
can I just assume Fish Bob floats back out?
Yeah, he floats back out. Yeah.
That's an 18.
Okay, you look in there. You see that there's an indentation in the middle.
Even
of
though it's hard as fuck
Yeah.
to open your eyes in the water.
you see there's an indentation in the middle of this hexagon, which is some kind of rune.
Rune check.
It's a 16.
Okay, you see that this is where some kind of rune stone was, but it's been removed.
Do you want me to check in the wood?
That's that's kind of a given though. Surely I should know something about the rune if I've done a rune check. Surely perception test.
What did you get?
Is it a
I got
water?
16.
Yeah, you just see that there was basically a rune here.
But surely I would have got that on the perception test though.
No, the indentation of where it was, you can see the faint outline of a rune, but it's too worn away for you to tell what kind of rune it was.
Okay, so I'm looking for something hexagonal in shape. Right.
Okay, so
Bit of the
what do you want to do?
Can you- do you wanna-
You're back on the shore.
Do you want to...
There's footprints coming off that you've not examined. There's the log you've not examined.
Ow.
There's the fins that you've not tried to catch or anything.
I want him with me. I don't want
Are
to
you just going to swim back
Go
over?
and
Do you want me to check the footprints or the log first? Because I'm not...
check the log, see if there's anything in the hollow
Okay.
log. I bet there isn't. 'Cause
Okay.
14.
Okay. You peer into the hollow log, and you. Sorry. As you're approaching, you hear something move inside.
Oh fuck, I'm
And as you're looking over, you see that there's a human curled up in it in fetal position.
that is horrible.
And
That
as-
is the most horrible mental image. Like that fucking zombie woman I saw the other week.
And as you look in, he looks up at you and goes, "Oh, hello there!"
Oh fuck, thank God.
Oh
it's like...
god, he's a rapist.
Do a nerve check.
We can use him as bait.
What?
Okay, you shit your pants and run away from him.
Oh, that is not a
this
nice
man-
mental image.
This man jumps upright in the
Go
spot.
for like, hello.
He's an 80-year-old human male who's completely
I
naked,
knew he was going to be naked.
bald-headed, and he has a big white beard that goes down to his hips. And he goes, "What you doing in my leg?"
I'm there shitting myself.
we're trying to-
Giddy.
I'm like looking like going, ah, you naked.
You're still on the island.
I know, I'm pointing and laughing. I'm like, ah.
You just see me like crouched from the ground
I
and
was
him
getting
just there.
chased around by a naked old man.
He kind of waddles over to you in this weird kind of dance where his knees are really high, and he goes, "Little girl,
Oh.
what are you doing here?"
Just talk to him and just say, yeah, we're trying to,
And
we're trying to find
he's like
ingredients.
really in your personal space, and he's like almost sniffing you.
Please go away.
Don't say that to him. He might take offence and get a boner.
And he goes,
Get an old man
he goes,
boner.
"I didn't mean anything by it. What are you doing here?"
Okay, we're looking.
I like how she actually has her eyes closed.
I can just imagine it because he's done like,
Sorry. And as he's talking to you, the music changes to this.
I can just imagine doing this little dance with this white beard covering his wrinkly mandic.
we here looking for stuff. Fish. We're looking for fish.
We're looking for batfish.
He goes, "Fish? Loads of fish in my lake, but there's a monster in there too."
We found it.
Yeah, I fucking know
My
about
friend
that.
found it. He's
Goes,
over there.
"Your friend? Where's your friend?"
Don't turn around.
I'm gonna wave to
And he turns around, showing you his
Oh,
big
fuck.
saggy old man backside,
Oh, for
and he goes,
God's sake.
"Hello, hello."
Sir, don't you have any clothes?
ask him to tie his beard around his waist or something.
Man, weird, strange, hobbit, goblinly thing. Could you put on some clothes?
This radiator says warning, do not cover. I'm covering it with myself.
He goes, "Clothes? I don't need clothes. I am one with the lake." And he starts scratching himself all over.
Why are you here?
He goes, "Why am I here? Why are you here? This is my house."
We're looking for. How do you live in a rock?
Can I shout like, how do I get past this monster? I don't want it to get me again. Like,
And he goes, "He likes the batfish. You got any on you?"
oh, you just determined to spoil my looting of animal carcasses, you bastard. I'll be like, oh, I've got a dead one in my bag of holding here.
He goes, "Yeah, I wouldn't do that."
I see what you did there. I totally see what you did there.
Is that why he attacked you?
Right? Yeah?
Yeah, that's because he had the fish. If we hadn't had
Paige
the fish.
you so thought that on the spot, didn't you?
No, I was written in there.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Because you knew that I would leave
Yeah.
it. Oh, Paige is such a...
You know,
So what are you gonna do with this batfish?
I'm gonna just
The old man goes, "Come over here!"
I'm just gonna throw the batfish in the water.
As you throw it in the water, these 4 flesh-coloured opaque tentacles come out of the water, grab it, and goes.
That's
And
dirty.
descends back into the water, and he goes, "See, I told you there was a monster!"
We believe
Are
you.
these tentacles ending in like penises?
No, they
Is
have
that a Japanese
they
tentacle
have like
monster?
suckers along them.
Lovely. Explains why I didn't get attacked.
He goes, "Come over here! Come over here!"
Okay, so now the
What's your
monster's
name,
satisfied.
sir?
I'm gonna go swim back over.
Okay, you swim back over. The monster doesn't bother you.
Lyra's in fetal position.
Again, as you approach
Oh, he's not making
as you
any
approach
noise.
the shore, the batfish that are under the water kind of put their fins down, then they put them back up as you get back on shore. He goes, "So what brings you to my lake?"
We're looking for ingredients for Gertrude, and Garth.
Never heard of them.
Yeah, you probably
It
wouldn't know.
matters not, old man. We're looking for ingredients for a potion. We have several so far. Maybe you could point out to us where the rest of these ingredients are.
What is it you're after?
We're after. Here we go. We've got a floss weed. We need 2 more coven berries, and we need some more batfish, and we need a troll's foot.
Charles Foot mushroom.
Yeah.
He goes, "I see a troll around there sometimes. It mostly comes at night. I think it lives in those caves over there behind the waterfall."
So I mean, just
Yeah.
asleep during the day, right? Okay. I'm gonna ask you about the hexagonal thing on the island. So I was like, "Oh man, you seem to have lived here for quite some time, needing not clothes and whatnot.
Being one with the lake.
Being one with the lake and one with nature. Do you know anything about the hexagonal blah, 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 blah thing over?
He goes, what?
The thing in that pool over there.
The berries?
No, in the pool.
The berries in the pool, yeah.
There's no berries in the pool. I bet the berries grow on the rocks.
Berries in the yeah. What?
He's such a dick. Fuck it. Never mind.
Okay.
Do you know where you can get us? Do you know an easier way of catching batfish?
He goes, oh, I love batfish. They're my favourite meal.
Yes, but is there a way of catching them easily?
And he goes, let me show you. And he runs back over to his log with his little waddle that he does.
So he lives in the log.
His arse flapping in the
There's a
wind.
man
His
in the frog
beard
in the
back
log,
into his like schlong is like wafting in the wind. He reaches into the
You're looking at me when you're saying this.
He reaches into the log and he pulls out a long reed that he's made a fishing rod out of, and there's a string from it that's made of his own white beard hair, and there's a dead bat on the end of it.
Oh, that's brilliant. God,
And he waddles over to the shoreline and goes, I use this, but that monster eats all my fishes.
Oh. Me and Giddy look at each other.
Well, surely, hang on, whoa. If this monster is in the deep part of the lake and the batfish are in the shallow part of the lake, surely that wouldn't happen.
And he goes, you catch him, and it comes out and gets you.
Okay,
We have to fucking kill this monster, aren't we?
But
So is this? Do you want us to get rid of this monster for you?
He goes, get rid of it, yeah, that'd be good, I can live normal again.
Oh, fuck's sake. Alright then. Go on then. We fought a troll, let's all fight a big rapist tentacle monster.
He goes, you're gonna kill the monster, I'm not being here. So he hands you the fishing rod and he dives back into his log.
okay, what I think we should do
You have obtained the old rod.
If you catch them, you can throw it over to me. I'll slice off the fin and throw the fish back at
That's a
him.
good idea. So it's like whoop, whoop.
What are you gonna do?
So looks like I'm gonna have to fucking fish for this thing again. I'll throw it to Ems. She'll chop the fin off and throw the rest of the fish back
you're gonna fish for it. Make a agility check.
That's a 16.
Okay, so you dangle this bat over the surface of the water. This batfish jumps out of the water and grabs it. And as it grabs it, this giant 4-tentacled monster, which looks like a giant squid
Yeah,
with
it's
4
watching in the
tentacles,
water.
just jumps 4 front mouth tentacles. In the middle of it, there's a beak, and then it has a squid's body, and it has 6 eyes that circle the rim of its tentacles.
That just looks unpleasant in my
It jumps
mind.
out and it grabs the batfish that was on the end of the bat, which was on the end of your rod.
Oh, hang on, okay, so we'll shake it up. I've got a better idea. Do that, and then if you shoot the fish, so it spears it.
This thing, after swallowing the batfish and breaking your rod, uses its 4 limbs to pull itself onto land and attacks you.
Oh, fuck it. Let's do some magic.
Yeah, let's slice it up.
Oh, can you throw me my staff?
Yep.
So
Okay.
can I do an agility test to catch my staff?
Yeah?
That's a 20.
Okay, so you grab your staff.
So I catch it epically. Let's do some fucking. I'll do throw an ice shard at it. I'm guessing this creature is a water creature, therefore it'll be weaker against ice and cold.
You can spend your turn doing a creature craft check to see if you can find
Oh, that's a good idea actually. Yeah, creature check. What's an epic? That's a 9.
You don't know anything about
Fuck!
We know no creature checks are just not our thing.
Can you turn the down?
it. Yeah.
Oh, I like to get so nice and warm.
Okay, so what are you going to do?
It's his turn. Oh, he's used his turn.
I use a creature check.
Right, okay, I'm gonna run at it with my blades.
Okay, so you're going to draw your 2 daggers,
Yep.
and then you're going to charge at it.
I get a 19
Oh!
So a 19 will hit it. You
twice,
Yeah, you do D3 plus 1 damage twice.
5 and a 2.
So 5 and a 2, that does 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage.
Okay.
Awesome.
My turn then? Or is
Yep.
it creature's turn?
Creature's turn. Yeah, I'll do.
Okay, so the creature lashes out at Lyra with its 4 sucker tentacles
And gets a 2.
and misses you with a 2.
And I dodge, I do a
I'm gonna ice
backflip.
shard it. Oh, that's a D6. I got a 19.
Okay, so you hit it with a shard of ice, doing D6 damage.
There you go.
That's a 5.
5,
Okay, so you do 5 damage to it.
Other shard of ice.
12.
That's a 12.
You hit it.
That just hits it, yep.
That's That's another
Fine.
5.
And you do another 5 damage, okay?
Surely, hang on. Okay, it's a water creature. I'm shooting ice at it. Surely it should.
No.
What?
It goes.
Fine.
It's more open, so it goes.
Is it hurt?
Yeah.
Okay, I stab at it with my daggers, do 6. I miss.
You miss on a 6, yeah. It attacks.
Yes.
It attacks Gideon. And hits it with a 13, doing d6 damage. Does 2 damage to you.
Can you put Mark 2 off?
It's a bit of a chaos up here.
27 it was on, so
Yeah, yeah.
25. So it's your turn again, dude. Fire at
I
it.
shot.
18.
18, 19, 20.
That hits it.
D6 damage. And a
Oh,
6.
6.
It's not looking very good at all.
Other one hit. Let's see if I can hit it. That's a 12.
You hit
That
it.
just hits it, yeah.
A 2.
I'm gonna hit it at it with my daggers.
Okay.
Oh,
It's the creature's turn, isn't it? Oh no,
Yeah.
sorry, it's your go.
I get 10.
You hit it with a 10, doing D3.
4 and a 1.
2, 3, 4, 5. It slumps dead on the floor.
I did it! I killed something!
High 5 M's. Hurrah.
And the music.
Kill this
Do
creature's
you want to mark an EXP on you?
Yes, I do.
This
What
creature's
XP do
dead.
I
Can
have?
I try?
You get plus 1.
Can I try and examine it now that it's dead and it's not?
Where's my XP?
wanna find out
As
what
you
it
do,
was.
as you do this, the naked guy on the log, he peers his head out of the log, and I need to change the music again because I love his theme. His theme's awesome.
We haven't asked him his name.
He goes, "Is it gone?"
Yeah, we killed
Good.
it.
Can I do a perception? Can I examine it? Like
I'd
maybe
take
cut.
part-
Yeah,
maybe,
yeah.
maybe cut it open. See
Yeah,
what's
okay,
inside
okay.
it. Maybe take an ink sac or
Okay,
something
so
from
you're
it.
gonna cut it open.
I got a 9.
On a 9, you cut along the side of it, and out of it pours a load of batfish.
Oh, yes!
Jackpot, baby.
Right, should we get the other 2 then?
Okay, well,
So we
I,
get all
Uh,
I think
3.
I'll load it back so we can.
At this point, the naked guy's jumped out and he's just trying to hug you.
Not me. Him.
He tries to hug you both.
I'm like, that's
Oh,
fine.
He goes, "Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you."
Surely you could grace us with a reward for this killing of this beast.
Dude,
I said nothing about a reward.
he lives in a log. He's not gonna have
Oh,
much.
true. Kind sir, surely there's some. Can I like, get some like knowledge or like some like I can +1 like nature craft or something from this guy, like tutoring me or something.
No, you can ask him more questions.
Right, we've got dorsal fin, flossweed,
There is
cranberries.
enough batfish in there for you to cut off all the ones you need, basically.
Wait, we've got
There's
3.
like
How
20
much
of them
do
in
you
there.
want?
Oh, cause can I take double as well?
Yeah, you can
So
take
you
it.
got
So we'll
6.
take double what we need.
We've got 6.
Okay.
So we need 1. We've got everything except for 2 berries.
There's still the footprint
and
you
1.
haven't noticed, and obviously the
Well,
sky's
I'm
still
gonna
around.
cut its beak out as well and put its beak in my bag of holding.
Okay.
Ugh.
So
Alright,
what's this thing called anyway?
It's called a what do they call it?
You didn't tell us.
It's called a lake squid.
Okay, so you
I've
have.
got a lake squid beak. I'm sorry, I can't stop flying.
Okay. The guy he's like stroking this squid and getting all the slime off it, and he's rubbing it on his body.
That is rank.
Sir, what is your name?
He's like, we won.
What's he saying?
We won.
Won.
What's your name?
He goes, you broke my rod.
We killed the fucking squid thing.
Yeah, we're sorry about that. We're sorry that we
I'm not gonna catch the fishes now.
There's plenty in there still. You can have all of them.
Okay.
They're even nicer in squid belly, I've heard.
And
Yeah.
you can eat the squid.
I love some squid belly.
Yeah.
Squid belly marinade.
Squid belly marinade. That's fucking awesome.
What? You won.
We did win. Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
We're gonna leave now.
Don't we need like a few more of those berry things?
Yes,
Is
we
that,
do.
can we say, do you by any chance
Know where we
have
can
a-
find these? Holds up a Corbin berry.
He goes, oh, tasty fruit.
Yes, sir. Do you know what's your name?
He goes, they call me Kermit. I'm a hermit. I'm Kermit the Hermit.
Okay, Mr. Kermit the Hermit. Lovely rhyming.
Hey there, everybody. My name's Kermit the Hermit.
That's too
Do you
good.
know where we can
How
find
are
the
you all
tasty
today?
fruit?
What?
Do you know where we can
Hey,
find
I got a really old beard.
the tasty fruit?
I got an old beard that covers my balls.
I can't do this then.
Do
What did you say?
you know where we can find the tasty fruit?
He goes,
Here, tasty fruit.
he goes,
I just get it from the island over there.
We've
Tasty,
already-
tasty fruit.
We've got them all. Do you know any other place?
Not around here, no.
oh,
Fuck. Curses.
We'll have to venture into the
he goes,
I need a new rod. I need a new rod. You broke me rod.
We killed the fucking squid thing for you.
Yeah, it kind of. I'm surprised it doesn't break more rods. Really, if you kept using it as well.
Yeah.
Please, I need a rod. It took me so long to grow that mane hair.
Ugh.
You've got a string, haven't you? You got a spare bowstring.
I can give you a bowstring to help you with the reed if you can bring the reed.
he goes,
I can get a reed, yeah, but the bats. I need the bats to put on the end.
There's a bat in there. In the
In
squid.
the squid, yeah, the squid.
nah,
ate
it's
it.
been all mashed up and nastified.
Okay.
That's the fine.
um,
Well, we'll have to go. Well, there's only one way about it, which is
Screw
what
it.
Pidge is trying to get us to do. He's trying to get us to go to the fucking cave.
He goes,
I need a new rod and I'll give you something special.
Okay.
We'll try and find you another bat. Let's go into the cave where there's probably going to be a sleeping troll.
Okay, so-
I'm going to probably trip over,
Are you-
wake it up, and it's going to attack me
Are
and
you
have
guys-
sex with my corpse.
are you guys going into the cave?
Yes.
Okay, so
Perception check.
You leave Hermit and he dives back into his log, and you just hear him in there singing him to himself. He goes,
I'm a hermit.
If
all like
I
that.
go near him again, I'm going to scream.
Yeah, as you look, you appear behind the waterfall, and there's a cavern entrance. You
Oh, if you can't hear
do you want
that
to peer in, see what you can see?
Yep. I got a 4, which
You get
is
4,
shit.
and Gideon gets a
12.
Okay.
Why am I doing it? Seeing
Gideon
that?
can see that it's very, very dark in there. It's quite a small cavern. It's got stone walls. They drip with like water from the waterfall and the river above.
Are the,
Oh.
are the trolls in this universe the ones that turn to stone with sunlight?
But you don't know that. You failed your creature check before.
Oh, yeah.
You already know what.
No,
you
I failed the creature check on the squid thing.
We
you
haven't
didn't.
done
You failed
the...
on ogre. Sorry, on the troll back when you were in the when you were like ogre sentient, and then you rolled it and you didn't know anymore.
No, I didn't.
You did.
You did do it.
You did because you were like, I know lots about ogres, trolls, and I was like, yeah, but your character doesn't.
Oh, fuck.
So you peer in and you see that there are stalactites hanging from the roof. The cave itself is just above head height, but you can avoid these stalactites basically.
Well, okay.
There is absolutely no light.
But
I'm
can still
I'm
see.
gonna stealth, dude.
You're going to activate your stealth.
it. Try and get a
Okay.
bat as well.
So are you going to enter?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to put a little bit of a glow on my stick.
Okay.
Not enough to disturb anything, but enough
Okay.
to see.
So you
around.
put a faint glow on your staff.
stealth.
Your drippy staff. Okay. You activate your stealth.
I'm
You're
gonna call my staff. I'm giving my staff a name, I think.
as you didn't use it in that encounter, your weakening strike has recharged.
Oh, by the way, okay, guys listening
What's
to
the one
this.
where I disappear? And-
One second. Guys listening to this on the almighty YouTubes, name my staff. You guys who's listening, it's your opportunity to name my staff.
The Grand Morning
The
Wood.
staff of Gideon Morningwood.
Right, that
Okay.
is just lame.
Okay, so you wander into this cave. As you wander in, it gets narrower and narrower, and it comes to about where your shoulders are. So you're going to have to crouch down to get into this cave.
Cool.
Are you happy to do that?
No, but yeah, we have to.
Yeah.
Okay, so you walk into this cave. It's now very dark. You can see, but not perfectly because it's not low light. It's absolute darkness. By this time, the light that was of the waterfalls there's an eerie glow behind you, but
This
you can't see
music is
anything.
actually giving me a stomachache.
How is it giving you a stomachache?
It might be the energy drink.
Okay, so you get to the edge of this
That's
cave,
creepy.
and there are two paths. One going right, one going left.
Should we flip a coin?
You can do a perception check to see if you can notice anything about the paths.
Okay.
Yeah.
I get
10.
3.
So with a 10, Gideon notices that down the left path, you can hear the chattering of bats, and down the right path, there's an unholy smell.
If there's bats.
Well, I'm going to deduct that the smell is the troll, and that the bats, well...
Obviously, there's going to be fish in there if there's bats.
What do you mean fish? We don't need
The bat.
fish.
No, of course we do. For him, he needs a batfish.
No, he needs a bat to put at the end of his
He needs a
stick.
bat. That's
Oh,
going
should we get a bat then?
You've
Yes!
You've
I think that would be a most good
you've
idea.
lost your bowstring, by the way.
Why?
because you gave it to Kermit.
Right, okay, well, alright, we'll go get a bat then. We'll go down the bat way.
So
And Ems, you can do some epic bat archery.
as you enter down, the cave actually widens up, so it's above head height again, so you can stand tall.
Cool.
Okay.
It comes into a kind of channel into the cave, which is a big, high-ceilinged roof with stalactites hanging from it.
Oh, shit! I nearly just fucking died
with
Pidge's flap.
With stalactites hanging from it and drips coming down from the stalactites, and they fall into an oval pool in the bottom. It's a shallow pool, and a load of batfish stand there with their mouths open. They're not in the rocks, they're just roaming around the pool waiting for something to fall. As you look up on the roof, you see the entire roof is swarming with bats.
Is there edges to this pool?
It's basically in the middle, and there's a path all the way around. The roof is full of bats. It's quite high up, and there are stone plinths along the side that you could climb up. Do a perception check. See if you can notice anything.
2. I don't notice a thing.
2 and
9.
9. Okay. With a 9, you can see that at the top of one of the edges, it kind of goes on and into a kind of narrow tunnel way. Up on one of these ledges.
Well, I think that we should climb up and go through this tunnel because there might be something interesting there.
Go on then. I'm up for that. I don't know.
Alright, let's do it.
no argument here. Yes.
Let's climb up and go to the tunnel, and we'll try and snag a bat.
So
on the way.
you go to the right of this cave, and there's 2 steps basically you have to go up. The first one you're gonna have to climb, the second one you're gonna have to jump. So the first one you climb up. Are you just gonna climb using your hands or anything like that? Do you still have your light on?
Yeah, it's on like faint.
Okay, so you're just gonna go up first.
Should we tie a rope around us, kind of like mountain?
Hang on, how tall is this thing?
The first one's about 4 meters up, and the jump is about a meter across.
I've been having really shit rolls. I'm gonna die.
Cam's just gonna break her back.
Are you both gonna go up, or is it just one?
Yeah, we'll both go up.
Okay. So who's gonna climb up first?
I'll climb first.
Okay, so Gideon climbs up. Are you gonna keep? Sorry, are you gonna keep your staff?
Hey?
You got a 1.
No. Oh wait, what were you gonna say? Because
Are you gonna keep
roll.
your staff out as you're climbing or not?
No, because I think it's gonna be a bit of a.
So you sling your staff across your back.
What I'm gonna do, I think that if I cast light on your necklace that you have still.
Yeah.
Because you can use that.
That's not gonna help my stealth.
Because it's hanging around your neck. We're not doing stealth. We're just trying to climb. Because you have both your hands free, and it'll be enough light to see. So I'm gonna extinguish my staff. How the fuck do you put a staff away? Is it just
it goes around your back?
It's like a holster on the back for it, kind of
yeah.
thing, like a little little scabbard for it.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. Cool. Right. Okay. So we're gonna do that. I'm gonna cast light on Em's thing, and Em's is gonna climb up.
Okay, so Em's is climbing up first. You're holding nothing, yeah?
Got an 8.
Okay, as an 8, you climb up, and as you get higher, the bats get slightly irritated.
Of course they do. Of course they do.
So what's going to happen now?
Are you going
to jump across over to the plinth that's jumping out, or are you going to climb back through it? Are you going to climb up behind it, or?
In fact, because these bats are irritating.
If we had done like a light at the bottom.
Their chattering just gets louder, basically.
If we'd startled them,
no, they're not
and they'd make flying, I could have just come on. But we're jumping up.
I'm thinking if you'd have shot one with an arrow, it would have fallen to the pool and the batfish would have eaten it.
I'm gonna jump across.
You're gonna jump across, okay? So Gideon.
She gets plus to her agility.
Yeah. So Gideon's still on the floor.
4.
Okay, with a 4, you just make it.
Oh, thank God.
You grab the edge of it as you're you basically just miss, but grab the edge, and as you do it, the bats get really, really agitated. They're flapping like crazy now and chirping.
Me seeing these bats get a bit nuts, I'm thinking to myself, we could do some less bats here. So I'm gonna try and freeze the bats and fuck.
Okay, so you're gonna cast Arcana on the bats.
Yep.
4.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay, so you blast the shard of ice up into the roof of this cave. It flies open, shatters against the roof. The bats all squawk and they start to swarm around the cave. As they swarm around the cave, you lose your holding on the top of this thing,
Ems.
and you fall to the ground. Do an agility check to see if you land on your feet. Yeah, so you land fine on your feet. But as you're chattering, these bats swarm around, and then they rush out of the cave.
Can I fire
Can you
my
try,
arrow?
or maybe not even that, maybe you could just like use your agility and try and grab one out of the
They,
air. If there's that many
they
of them.
rush out of the cave. So as they're swinging around you, she's busy falling, but you can try and grab one of them.
Can I just try
You
and
can freeze
can
one
I
of them.
try and like wait, like whack, sweep my air through the stick and try and hit one? Because I'm pretty
You
sure
can
if there's that many bats
You can
swarming
try.
around,
You can try.
I should be able to whack
You
one.
can try. So you're gonna try and hit the bats.
Number 3.
No, you fail. They carry on swarming around you.
Can I do it now?
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
you
s-
can try.
Okay, go
Okay,
on.
I'm just
What
gonna
are you
try
gonna
and grab one.
Catch one, do an Aussie.
3.
3.
You fail as
I'm
well.
gonna try and swat one again. That's a 1. I hit myself in the face.
Yeah, you fail. You hit the rocks and it sends an echo through the cave. The bats now swarming. They leave the cave with this unholy noise, and you hear
So
down the cave
I
behind
think
you.
we should climb. I think we should climb and get up to the and hide in the little crevice thing. Because that troll's coming.
Okay, so
There's a troll in the dungeon!
what are you gonna do, guys?
What did you want to do?
Well, we were climbing up.
Yeah.
Obviously,
I fell.
troll's gonna come around. Hang on, right?
Let's
This
take-
troll can't be very big. If we've had to crouch to get through this thing, this troll can't be huge.
Well, you'll see. Roll. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do, guys?
Well, we're gonna climb and get
Yeah,
a vantage
okay.
point.
4 and a 2.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Okay.
So we do
So,
not climb at all.
You both just jump and he doesn't climb. The roaring gets louder and you hear these kind of wet squelches coming towards
Okay,
you.
we're gonna try and climb again. I got 4,
I got
5.
So you both fail to climb. This
Okay.
start stomping down towards you.
I'm gonna go. This thing's gonna be used to the dark, so it's pointless if I turn my light out because it'll still probably be able to see us. However, if I keep my light on, it might not like it and it might stay back a little bit. So I think it might just be a case of hold our ground. Come on, we fought a fucking.
So
I
yeah.
just
What are you
thought
gonna do?
that maybe I could stay down and like stealth around it because I'm
Yes,
still stealthy.
that's a very good idea because you can see the
I'm
depth.
So
gonna,
are you gonna-
I'm gonna
I'm gonna
jump
stand there.
down and I'm gonna hide.
You're gonna hide in the crevice of the
Yeah.
cave. Okay, so you do that. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna stand there with my light on and hopefully it's not
You
gonna
can
come
you
near
can
me.
ready an action to like hit it as soon as it appears.
Ready,
I'm gonna ready ice shard.
Okay, so you ready Ice Shard. It approaches, it stomps ever closer, going,
Ugh.
and then you see it on its belly, pushing itself
Oh, that is
forwards.
such a fucking horrible image.
And these wet, webbed, 3-fingered claws appear from the cave. It jumps, it kind of slobbers its way up, going.
Oh my god, I'm so excited. I'm gonna piss myself.
You s-
One sec.
Okay,
Go on, I'm listening.
can you still hear me?
Yeah.
Right, it emerges. It's green, dark green scales like a fish. It's got this big fish's fin down its back and a long webbed tail at the end.
It's a Games Workshop troll.
No,
Yeah.
no, 'cause they don't have tails. It's got fish fins for ears, and it has a deep sea anglerfish style
Oh, so it's quite blind.
antenna coming from its face with a little silver fish on the end of it. It goes. It basically just goes, human.
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
As it appears, you throw Ice Shard at it.
I didn't want to. I didn't. No.
He's only readied
I've only
it.
readied it. I've not said I'm gonna use it.
Okay, alright.
I've got it. Basically, I've got it like.
If you can distract
I've
it,
got-
I can go behind it and backstab it.
I'm just going. Well, we might not want to backstab it yet. It might.
Yes.
It might just be like. Why
If
you-
it starts
why-
to attack you, I'll backstab
Okay.
it.
Why have you woke me up? Why? What's the big deal? I was. Why? Okay, I'm gonna be like.
But now in page, that won't happen.
Yes. I'm human.
Hello, troll.
I'm sorry for waking you up, Mr. Troll.
We just wanted some bats.
Okay. It goes, human, and starts like lumbering towards you. Towards you, not her.
Okay, I'm gonna basically intensify my light so it's like really bright
Okay.
and like in front of it. I'm not in combat yet. So I
Yeah.
don't need to.
Doing that will stop your
That's
ready die shard.
that's fine.
You stop your ready die shard. Okay, so you intensify the light on your staff. The light glows on its face and it covers it with its webbed finger and goes and it wildly lashes out at you.
Oh shit! The bed. Right. Okay. We got to.
It hits you and does 2 damage.
Oh fuck! I need to go around like that and start
Um,
the character sheet.
As it does that, can I keep sneaking around the back of it?
It can't see you yet.
So I'm sneaking
Where's
around
You're
the
not in
back.
where's
combat.
pencil then?
So I had it a minute ago.
Pencil.
Why are we losing it? Oh, there it is. There you go.
Right, so how much is that? 2 damage.
2 damage, yeah.
So.
Oh, sorry, you did some damage to it when you hit it with the light.
Oh, did I? Right, hang on. 20.
Right, so am I sneaking around the back of it? Can I do that?
What?
Can I sneak around the back of it?
Yeah, you're gonna need a guile check.
Okay.
You've got guile! You've got guile! Oh, it's an 18.
18.
So with an 18, you manage to sneak further around the back of it and it doesn't notice you. Gideon, what you can do?
I'm going to, seeing as the light hurt it more, I'm gonna basically intensify it even brighter.
Okay.
And like smack it in the face with my
check.
staff. That's a 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
With an 11, you do nothing to it.
But can I not hit it with my staff?
Yeah, you can. There's another attack.
Okay.
So-
So obviously being hit with light will hurt it more. It's 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Oh no, it's not.
No, you don't get any bonuses. You actually get -2, so that misses it as well.
Oh, fuck off.
Okay, so the troll swings at Gideon, hits him with a 19, and does 6 damage.
That's bad. 20. That means I've got 20. No, 19, 18. I've got 18. Oh fuck! I'm nearly dead.
Are you bloody dead?
No.
I'm gonna do the backstab.
Backstab.
Right, you're going to use your daily ability. So you vanish and you appear behind it. See if you hit.
4.
Oh, you missed it.
Fuck
did
me.
nothing.
How do you miss a fucking troll? Right. Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry, you've got stealth on. You can reroll it.
Oh yay.
Oh, for that.
Oh!
You miss it again.
Stupid. Come on, don't.
So that's your daily power.
What a
Fine.
waste.
Fine.
Right. Okay. I'm gonna have
Fine.
to. I'm gonna with my light. I'm gonna cast Ice Shard at it.
Okay, so you throw ice shard at it.
Missed.
On a 1, you fail, and the magic backfires, and you take 1 damage.
Oh, fuck's sake.
I'm gonna die here.
No, you're
You have
not.
loads of healing surges.
Use your healing surges.
And you all both have a health potion.
What
Okay,
does the health potion do?
you don't know, you have not drank it. The troll swings at Gideon.
Miss.
You can dodge it, can't you? 'Cause it's
On 11,
No,
it.
there's no point dodging.
I think it misses you.
Yay.
Yeah, it misses you.
Yes, thank God for that.
So is it my go?
Yeah,
I'm gonna do weakening blade, which is my.
yeah.
So I'm gonna stab it in the back.
Oh, sorry, no, on 11 it hit you. Just hit you.
Oh.
Does 3 damage.
Yeah, 15. No. 14. Oh my God.
Can I hit it in the back, please?
Yeah, you can backstab it.
10.
Right, so you hit it in the back. So you do D3.
Hang on, shouldn't this thing be a minus to hit me because I've got a fucking light in its face?
Go on. D3.
Do I get 2? Because I've got 2.
What? Yeah, it's basically 2D3 plus 1 double.
6
Wow.
and 2.
So that's 3, 4, 5, 6. You just did 12 damage to it.
And it's
Whoa.
bloodied.
And because it was light, you did extra damage to it. So it's now bloodied. Yeah, it's now bloodied basically.
That was good music ending.
Okay.
Hey, dude, you have to
So
say-
it goes.
Right, I'm gonna cast Ice Shard at it again.
I get to attack you now.
Oh, attack
um,
Ems.
No, at you.
What?
So yeah, it's gonna turn around and smack Ems. It basically just does a spin and backhands her off it.
Or tries to backhander.
It misses her.
Right, okay, when it's back set, I'm gonna Ice Shard it. 3,
So your
4,
3 misses.
5, 6, 7.
That misses.
Another one. 10. That's 14.
That'll hit it. You do D6 plus 1.
4, 5.
For 5. Do you have your staff out?
Yes.
So you do 6.
Oh, right.
You gain the ability of whatever is channeled into your staff. You've just discovered this.
Oh, well, hang on, what?
You just discovered that.
You just discovered that if you channel a spell through your staff, it gains the ability of whatever's on the staff.
I don't understand.
How much damage did you do?
Hey?
How much damage did you do?
6.
Okay. It's not looking good.
So what do you mean? So basically,
If you have light on your staff and
Yeah.
you throw an ice shard from your staff, the
It
shard of
becomes
ice is wreathed in light.
Oh, so it's like a glowy.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah.
Oh,
right, I
brilliant. So you
see.
get 2
Yeah.
in 1. Right,
Yeah.
so I
This
get.
is something you've just discovered.
Okay, hang on. So
Can I
can
stab
what? So
it
what
again?
are we gonna call that?
Oh no, it's not an ability. It's just what happens.
Can I?
Oh right.
You
Yeah,
just
no, but I'll
discovered it 'cause
I'll
you've
forget
never
about
done it
that.
before.
I'll remind you about it.
Can I
What? Yeah, you're gonna attack it.
get 10? I totally
A
hit it.
10 will not damage it.
Why not?
actually need a 12 to hit.
What about my
Oh wait, sorry, you
damage?
get +3. Yeah, you totally hit it. So 2d3 damage.
6 and a 1.
So that is 4 damage. It's looking very ill.
My turn?
Yeah.
No, it's a troll's turn.
It's gonna hit. It's gonna hit Lyra.
Misses.
And with a 6, it misses her.
Okay, I'm going to ice shard it again by
Okay.
channeling my staff. It's 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
So you hit it with that. You do d6.
5.
Okay, with a 5,
It's so
you
good.
smack it in the back. Where the light burns it around the shard of ice, it starts to crumple and turn to stone. And it's basically a river troll. It flops forward on its face with an almighty.
So light does hurt and sunlight would turn it to
Yeah.
stone.
And it falls flat on the ground.
Yes!
Okay.
XP!
And you each gain 2 XP for that.
Sweet. I'm gonna have to use a healing surge now I'm out of combat. I get 6, 7, 8 back. So 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Yay!
I've got 3 experience now.
I've taken so much damage, my character sheet is just a mess with...
Okay, so what are you gonna do now?
I've just used a healing surge to heal myself, and then I'm going to go and search the troll.
And I'm going to go search around for
so-
that foot, troll's foot.
Okay, so you both need perception checks.
I got 2.
So Lyra sees no
18?
troll's foot around. What?
I've got 18.
Okay, you look over the body. It's all slimy and nasty. It's like smells like rotten fish. You can't see anything on its body.
Can I check it?
Yeah, you can search the body.
Oh, no.
One.
Oh,
You
why,
just
you
go,
see sod
ugh.
all.
Okay, I'm gonna loot this thing. Well, what would be good to take
It's
from a
anglefish.
troll?
It's got like
Oh
a
yeah, it's a
silver
little
fish.
dangler. I'll cut its little dangler off.
Okay, you got a troll's law.
Oh, a troll's law. That's pretty good.
L-U-R-E.
Pencil.
Why do I keep moving it? Keep it on the side. Can I do another perception check to see if I can see any?
Yeah. You looking at scroll again.
I'm just on a
That was
mission to
8.
cut
Okay,
every
it was
creature
19,
I find.
Oh, it's 18.
You get +3.
Oh.
Have I put the beak? The
Okay,
Yes, I wrote it down.
with that definitive
Cheers.
roll, you see that there's
Yeah.
nothing more. There's
Thank
nothing other than the troll itself to be looted from on it. It doesn't have anything with it, basically.
Oh no, I wanted to see if I could see anything like the troll's foot.
Oh, if you're looking around the cave, you don't see any troll's foot. The pool in the middle still has batfish in it.
But you can
They're-
actually get a
they're
troll's
kinda
foot, though.
panicked and they're kind of panicked and they're chattering around. And you notice that in the cluster in the corner of the cave, there's still a few bats hanging.
Right, okay, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to get my bow out and I'm going to shoot him.
yeah, cool.
Okay, so you draw your bow, you release an arrow, you can try and shoot it.
I get 2.
So you miss,
You
and
miss.
you have only have 59 arrows.
Okay,
Oh.
I'm gonna step on. I'm gonna like try and freeze a bunch of bats. That's a mighty 15, 16, 17, 18, 19.
Okay, so with a 19, you throw an orb of ice up at the bats. It hits one of them, and he goes, "Tsh," and it falls to the ground and shatters.
Can I not try and catch
As
it?
in, like it shatters and like.
As in, you freeze it while it's in the cave, and it falls to the ground and smashes on the floor.
Oh
and shatters.
fuck's sake!
Can I not catch it?
It's really high up in the cave.
Oh, right, okay, never mind.
You're gonna try and shoot another.
Yeah, I'll try and shoot another.
You try and shoot it.
14.
Okay, with a 14, you hit one. You skewer one of the young bats. It flops to the ground with an arrow in it.
Okay,
But
right.
the head of the arrow is broken. You can't.
Cool. So
That's
we've
fine,
we've
fine.
got a bat for
I've
what's
got-
his face, for naked man.
Yeah, okay, I put that in my bag. Well, I won't bother because
I think we should go and explore where the troll came from.
Yes, me too.
See if there's any
you
treasures
still not
that
looked
it's
what's up
accumulated.
on the top of that plinth.
Yeah, come on. So let's try and climb up.
Hang on, I've got 58. Okay.
Oh, actually, whilst you're climbing up, you can go and see what's in there, and I'm gonna check on my
Have you
my
done
frozen
your-
bit of hip bone. And see
Okay.
if-
Oh, good.
Okay.
So you can do that.
Ems manages to.
17.
Lyra manages to climb up to the first bit. Is she going to jump across to the second bit?
Yep.
She succeeds in jumping over to the second
This
bit. Okay?
time.
So meanwhile, Gideon is checking on his frozen hip bone that's in his bag of holding.
But I don't need to do a perception.
No, you
check
don't have to do a
'cause
check or anything.
What's
Okay,
it gonna
you-
reveal
you-
what is in it, Pidge?
You find that it's completely melted. The stuff in your bag has got slightly soggy.
Hopefully if it's gold,
it's not
it'll be
affected
fine.
anything. There's a red. There's basically a red leather satchel. Not satchel, like money bag that's
Like a purse.
tied
kind
with
of
a
thing.
piece of string. Yeah.
Open it up, see what there is. Get the gold.
What's in it? Let's have a look.
Okay. You open up. You look in, and you see a lot of gold.
Oh,
How much gold is there?
You peer through, and you see that there's 60 gold.
60 gold. Yes. And it's mine.
So
Get me
60 gold, Mr. Gideon.
get me some new boots for that. Some new boots. So 65 gold.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, you got 60 gold. I have 1.
Okay, so do a perception test. So you're at the top of this plinth now.
I bet Ems finds like 1,000 gold or something like that.
So with a 3, you don't notice very much. You see that there's basically a little tunnel going off it that is at head height. At the back of it, there's a giant boulder, and there's a few rocks to the sides. The rocks are crawling with vines with white berries on them.
Yay! Take
I'm going to take, how many berries are
take
there?
enough so that I have
4.
double. So we
I'm
have
going to take
double.
them all.
Take enough so I have double, so I can
Okay,
make a duplicate.
so she takes 4.
So we've got 3 and 4. It's 7.
Okay.
Yes, it's
Do
7.
you want to carry on into this
Yeah, I
bit of
wanna-
cave and
yeah.
have a look? So doing the perception check.
19.
Oh, 19. So you carry on a little further, and you're looking around the rocks a little bit as you've noticed this, and you notice that in the middle of one of the rocks, it's basically a stalactite that has been cut off at the top, and inside it is a hexagonal space.
Just a space.
A space.
Like a space for something to go in a hexagonal shape.
Do you want me to wait here while you
Hang on,
search
there's
the troll?
2 hexagonal shapes
Yeah.
that we found for indents. Right, okay.
Okay, this is what I'm
so-
going to do.
So you're going to go...
I'm going to tie my rope around the stalactite that's obviously there.
Yeah.
I'm going to climb down it so we've got an easier way to get back
That's a
up.
good idea.
Okay, so you climb down that, yeah?
Yeah, bing bing. I'm like, dude, guess what I found?
I'm like, what have you found?
I found like an imprint of like some sort of shape.
Oh, yeah.
Hexagonal.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
It's got a weird rune in the middle of it.
No, it's nothing in there.
Yeah, there was a rune. There's a rune.
Was there a rune in there?
There was
there was
what
like an indent of a rune, yeah.
There was an
It's basically the same
indent
thing that he found at the
for
bottom of the
a
book.
Yeah.
rune.
Oh yeah, I found one of them before outside on the little island. Yeah. Tell you what, let's go and have a look, see if we can see where the troll. Maybe the trolls collected bits and pieces. What time are we on, by the way, for recording?
Oh. We are at an hour 50.
50.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Oh.
Should we stop it there and make it the 3-parter?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll have to. Okay, guys, I'll have to stop that there. Have you stopped it?
We'll stop it there. We'll be back in a bit, okay?
Right. Okay. We'll see you in part. This is part 4.
Yeah, this is
Yeah, it's part 4.
Part 4. We'll see you again in part 5.
Sorry
See you
for
later,
handing
guys.
the cliffhanger.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.